Welcome back to Great Chaos, where a group of friends and Kevin get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. We like to do things a little bit differently. You are on camera. Thank you. We split the party into purpose on two, and tonight, after a special episode the previous week where we had everybody and their mom in this room, we are back now to this group, which is group 1, A or Z, whatever you want to call it. And before we get started, we would like to mention a few words about our sponsor. From the beginning of the show, which has been going on over a year now, our sponsors at Evanwood. I tell you what more can you say about Evanwood.com, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever been at the urinal, like you mentioned earlier, Brad, and wished you had an extra hand, but
don't call me out on camera.
Like, that's, not sure where we're going with that. But anyway, Evanwood.com. What would you like to see? Because they make the most amazing dice. They make the most amazing wood products that you can order. I've seen cribbage boards. I've seen these dice boxes. I've seen signs. I've seen hats. It's amazing. So I'd like to go around the room and just ask the question, what would you like to see them add on Evanwood.com?
Oh man, their apparel is fantastic, but I'm just waiting on a jock strap.
Okay. Any
cock strap?
Any kind of labels on that, or like you've been whacked?
You're gonna need something that's water resistant.
Natural 20, Lucky You, that's branded. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
I guess maybe whatever's on the hats: chaotic, neutral, lawful, evil.
It's always good to know the alignment of one's wiener. All right, that's one. So let's build on that. Let's pass it down there, Gideon. You have an idea.
We're not building on that. A dice jail.
A dice jail.
A dice jail.
Okay.
For how I roll, I need a dice jail.
Need to add some of those dice jail.
Good idea.
All right. Kayla, what about you? You got something to add to Evanwood.com?
I don't know. You told me my idea last time wasn't a good one.
What was your idea last
A
time?
dildo.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
So a wooden dildo. Okay.
Yeah.
So James, if you could get on that. We apparently you've at least got one sale. All right, we're passing it around here.
I'd get 4.
Well, there you go.
Somebody's pterodactyl.
4 orders. What would you like to see, Kevin, on
I would like to see you
Evanwood.com?
be able to buy individual dice.
Individual, like just
So I can have
just
extra
the D20.
6-sided or extra.
He has a lot of
D8.
attacks.
That's
that he has
true.
to
For the
contend
character
with.
that does have 71 attacks, Evanwood, you should try to find a way to sell more additional D20.
That's before I hasten.
I got
Yes. Yes.
this. Just a thought.
So, very, very interesting.
You know what I would like to see is a model of Brickley's room.
Oh.
You know, that tavern set was really neat.
I can
that's
give you
like-
some ideas that have been in this head for a while, and we can come up together with a diorama. So
we could spend a whole episode in Brickley's room.
No.
Trying to escape Brickley's room. Come on.
Oh, an escape room, yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Brickley's
An
escape room.
escape room designed like Brickley's Love Palace.
I really like this idea. And then you do the thing where you shrink all of you down, so it takes you even longer to get out of this room.
And all
No.
of the toys are
Like
alive,
Miss
like in
Frizzle?
Toy
Yeah.
Story.
Shrink down?
All the toys are alive like Toy Story.
And now they're all like 10 sizes bigger than you because you've been shrunk
Just
down.
fucking
So.
gross. It'd be like one of those balloon things at the
We
car
have to
lot.
freaking fight our way past his message.
Yes.
He doesn't clean.
Yes. So now all of a sudden some of those stains become pools that you get
It's
stuck
considered
in.
The white
terrain.
sea.
Yes.
The
Very difficult terrain. Okay, it's like a web spell.
That-
Brad, what about you? What would you like to see on Evanwood.com? We've got a lot of good ideas here, by the way.
Maybe you and Caleb could collaborate on something for us.
Wooden pasties with tassels, built-in D20s. If it spins a 20, you get a free dance.
Oh.
Right? Spins a 1, you pay double.
Spins a 1, you got a motorboat, right? That's how that goes.
Good thing I reroll
And then
ones.
we can have Elvira.
These are fantastic ideas here. I think
What would you like to see?
Yeah, what would you like to see?
Boy, what would be good added to Evanwood? You know, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, having that extra hand at the urinal, I feel like would be really, really key. Like, because there's a lot of things you could do with that. So, if you could make me like a wooden hand.
Like a mechanic, like it can move?
Yeah, I gotta have a little movement, otherwise.
Articulating.
Yeah. If it's on a stick though, then you can kind of reach it 2 urinals down, just kind of pat somebody's back.
Yeah, they're back. Yeah.
Nice
That
one,
zipper for
buddy.
you.
Oh, you missed a drop. Oh dear.
So, as you
These
can
are all from
see,
Evanwood.
we typically like to help Evanwood. This is how they come up with most of their ideas. They sit us around the table and have us just brainstorm.
And then they just throw all of the ideas that we come with.
Possibly, but
No. I think they're pretty good.
some of these were keepers.
Except for
right?
the wood dildos. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that. I
Class
don't
is superior.
know, like, yeah. Anyway, well, if you use the same resin you build the dice with, though. Right? But anyway,
Sharp edges.
so yes, we want to sharp.
It's only fun the first time. It ain't never the same after that.
And, all right. So thank you from our sponsors who probably are dropping us after today. At evanwood.com, they are amazing. But for next week, we're a little bit different. Our regular show will not be airing next week. However, we do have episode 2 of the mini campaign that I know we have several players here. Who was a part of that? You two. Who else was a part of that?
Chuck and Thea and Adam.
Okay.
Bridget.
Bridget.
Yeah, not Thea.
Thea.
Thea's in this
Bridget.
campaign.
Bridget no longer exists. She's
Yes.
just Thea.
No.
Sorry, Bridget.
She's only Thea in this campaign, sorry. Can't cross. No crossing the streams, literally. But anyway, that I believe is all our announcements we have for tonight. So we are going to get ready to get back into a little great chaos after our intro. And welcome back to Great Chaos, where chaos is ensuing already. But previously on Great Chaos, this group had decided they were going to break off after they had returned to Vassardell, only to find that there had been some slight changes to Vassardell. Now, I know some of you were looking forward to getting back and relaxing, doing some shopping, and having a good old time in the city. But the city has undergone some changes, right? There was, well, half burnt down, that's part of it. People dead, people in hiding out. Well, the university has taken over the city and is trying to find their way into the palace where they can then execute everyone inside of there. They are looking for some strange characters known as the Light of Acidel. If anybody's seen them, they're looking for information on that. Maybe there's a reward you could get.
Never seen him.
But both groups decided to go in different ways when Gideon found out that his sister had been kidnapped and his brother had been killed trying to protect her. In looking for information, the group fought each other for a little bit and deciding whether or not to run headlong into the city and die immediately, or maybe to find an alternate route in. After finally agreeing that maybe finding the alternate route might be the better idea, they did meet a member of the Thieves Guild named Xander, who promised not only could he get one part of the group into the city through the sewers unnoticed, but he could also take you somewhere to find out more information about the whereabouts of Gideon's sister. So upon knowing that, the group decided that they would split up. Part of the group heading into the city, part of the group, this group right here, heading out into the countryside to the east and looking for more information as to what has befallen Gideon's sister. So, you are still at the encampment, getting ready to make your way out. Is there anything you would like to try to find at the encampment, or anything you would like to do at this encampment before you set out?
Did it look like the less fortunate part of the city had been engulfed in flames as
That
well?
was the part that looks like it was more laid to waste.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Gully may look for if there's any type of like tent for healing, maybe the clergy.
There definitely is, yeah. There's a few tents set up for, where people are down, and they're trying to take good care of those people.
So that's where he would report.
Okay. Xander has mentioned that it would be better to travel as it gets darker. So if you want to rest now.
I was gonna say, we getting a rest finally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, what would you all like to do? You go to the healing tent. There's plenty of people still being tended to. They're mostly non-magical healing. There are a few priests there, though. You do recognize a few of them from the church. They're trying to heal who they can, the ones that they've been able to get to.
Is the priest from the horror
Yes,
section there?
he is.
Oh, Gully will run up and give him a giant hug, or a very small hug, I guess.
It's true. Gully, I'm glad to see you're alive.
Likewise, I saw that part of the city had been mostly wiped out.
They did not hit us first, which allowed us to get as many as we could and get away. Some stayed, unfortunately. I hope that they will be okay, but they did not want to leave what little belongings they had. They are under university rule now. They certainly want you and your friends.
So we've heard. Put me to work. I have a couple of hours.
There's many people to tend to for sure here. It's said, Gully, that you carry an item that brings great danger to the rest of the world. Hard for me to believe everybody who says that when they smashed much of the city, but please be careful with whatever you're doing. Your group seems the kind to not be afraid to mix it up with trouble.
I find myself trying to steer, but some of them are harder to steer than others.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And there's not always a clear path as to which way is best.
Well, there will be those that will listen. Just be careful. And everyone will be friendly towards you.
Alright, he'll start offering aid.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything in the daylight hours? Xander's going to take a nap.
I'm gonna use my smith's tools to alter the handle of the whip that I have, so I can hold the gem.
Okay. What What kind of gem?
Just altering it. I don't have a gem for it at this moment.
Like on the end, like one of those cool butt plugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a butt plug.
Gotcha. Okay.
I like those with the tails.
Hey, there's another idea for Evan Wood.
And it can No, sharp-edged resin.
I will.
You put the dice in the bubble,
Oh, wow. Yes.
and you shake to roll.
I will spend the
20
time.
on it. Either a 20 or a natural one.
Somebody else
Today or no.
Somebody else has to look and tell you what you rolled. What'd I get?
Let's have a guess night.
I'm working on the dimension door spell. I
Okay.
now have the scroll, so I'm working on copying it into my book
Okay.
and translating it over for use.
Very interesting. All right.
Is there any kind of temporary place of worship?
Mean,
Hastily constructed altars, a tent with people praying.
there is. You may have more luck, honestly, down by the river.
Right. I will go to the place of worship though.
Okay.
Anybody ministering to these faithful?
No.
Nobody in charge?
No.
Useless. I will make my way to the water then,
Okay.
and just spend a quiet few minutes there.
All right. Shazer, is there anything you'd like to do before you take off?
Sleep.
Okay. Othan?
Just offering aid anywhere I can.
Okay. All right. So the time passes. Some of you spend a little more exertion than others, but Xander approaches you.
Why?
You ready?
Ready from Venom.
Well, all right. I have an idea where we're going, so stay close and let's try to stay out of sight. Do any of you have a way to be quiet?
Yes, go like this.
I'd really rather us not get caught by a patrol. Like, can you guys be quiet?
Yeah.
Definitely
Can
try
they
to
be
run this.
quiet?
I can.
Yes, though I can honestly say subtlety is not exactly the strongest suit.
I hadn't noticed.
For whom?
He is quiet when he is in the air. Not exactly subtle.
He's a giant bird. He kind of stands out.
You'll never hear his footsteps.
I can make him invisible.
Now that could make you guys. Can you all be invisible?
For how long?
Well,
How far out are these patrols? What kind of distance?
I
are
will
we
try to
trying
scout and come back. I will give you the trail to lead, but my concern is if we need to hide, can we hide and be quiet? Because I can hide, I can be quiet.
Where are we going?
East.
Where east?
Well, we're gonna break off of the main road and south of the road to Tanner's Gate by quite a bit. There are some manors out there along the countryside, and one in particular that I think we might stop by.
I have an inkling of what he's talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I make one person invisible for an hour.
I didn't even know
About
you
the
had a
extent of it.
sister.
Have, hopefully.
But what is her name?
Gideon.
Oh, her name? Rin. Oh, Rin.
Is this like when Shazer had a girlfriend or wife? That seemed to be a lot more important to us than him.
She's still alive.
Oh, you found her?
That was a question.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And he left her with Brickley.
Yeah.
Really?
She wouldn't be safe on our trips.
I thought your whole goal was to find her.
You left her with Brickley.
I think he thought so at first too.
The Commodore, yes. He seems like a well-to-do guy.
Yeah. Safe place to anyway. All right.
He is quite resourceful.
I believe that
Yeah,
Rin is alive.
yes.
They went to a lot of work to kidnap her. I don't think it was to kill her.
Yeah, that's unfortunately worse. So, do your scouting, figure out where we need to go, to get around these, and then that's good.
You never really answered my question. Can you all be quiet when need be?
We can be quiet when we need be, and we can also kill anyone who attempts to stop us.
I can kill people.
Oh boy, it's gonna be that kind of
We
trick.
can't probably do that.
I would prefer we didn't.
I'll meet you.
Preferences are lovely.
Well, the sun's beginning to set, so I think it's a good time to head out.
So,
It's not exactly a fuck off, but
Let's go collect some eyes.
oh,
Let's avoid, if you see anything with red eyes, that's probably like, wolves or something. We should avoid them, okay? Maybe don't just run in and start blasting everything you see, because that'll probably draw attention.
we would have never.
Never done that a day in my life.
Let's check that off the list. Okay.
There are stories about you all. Some really good. Some that you fight everyone and everything you come across.
Sounds really good.
You shouldn't
No,
believe everything you hear.
no, that's right,
No.
no.
Isn't he part of your group?
Not this one.
Gotcha.
We're the good guys.
So as long as Rydell's not here, there's not going to be any just random fighting for no reason.
No one.
Gotcha. All right. I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to get in any fights with anything while I'm gone. You know the way I'm going.
You got it.
Alright.
Oh, hey, I forgot. Am I in the Thieves Guild now?
No.
You were like,
No, I was asking Gideon. Did you guys let me in?
I did. Who did you have conversations with?
How much gold did you give them?
remember you and
You-
Damon talked
You and Damon.
with him, and Damon said he would. Damon said he would be happy to use him for certain events.
Ooh. Like children's birthday parties?
Something like that.
Like a club.
Still working on it?
I'm gonna say still working on it. I haven't spoken with Damon. You will definitely be of use to the guild, but I don't know if you're in the guild.
It's Anderson. We are definitely recruiting right now. We took some hits.
What type of guild?
And you had a hefty hand in rooting out the rogue guild as well. So
Oh, that was you.
Oh.
See?
Appreciate that. Oh, you most surely would be accepted.
Exciting.
Well, if we all live through this, let's talk about that. All right.
someone gonna let Damon know where we're headed? Never mind, that's a stupid question.
In our experience, live is a loose term.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
What, is there something I should know?
Yeah, we definitely all are alive.
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah, and we've always been that way.
Mostly.
All right.
Just checking.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Those people that aren't a part of your Light of Bastardal group, how many of them live when they go with you?
Oh,
What's
I
that
mean,
mean?
the only ones that I've really seen die are the ones that try to lead us.
Okay, I'm
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
wait.
Like over cat.
You're not leading us. You're scouting ahead.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
You're not leading us.
No,
Not in
absolutely
that
not.
sense.
No.
What's your rank in the guild? It's not captain, is it?
No. Nope.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Not wearing a red shirt, is he?
Right. No, you're fine.
So, not a good ratio is what you're saying?
You remember when you heard stories about the trouble we run into?
Yes.
Not everyone can deal with the amount of trouble that we run into. So,
Got it.
unfortunately, some people have.
Everybody else dies.
But always,
Everybody.
but always in the interest of the greater good.
Just most.
Okay, I'd prefer
like
not to be.
50-50.
I'd prefer not to be part of the
It's a
interest
bad
of the
odds.
greater good. That's not really my thing. So,
Well, my suggestion would be fight better than they did.
how many of them ran away?
Not enough of them. So long as you can.
That's my jam.
Awesome. You're good then.
Okay. All right. Fighting starts. I'll be elsewhere. All right.
I didn't know we can count on you.
As always.
Maybe I don't want to join this guild.
I mean, it's a thieves guild.
I know.
Who is this?
Or what?
Who?
It's just our NPC guy.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about the little wings right there.
Your son?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's Lilith.
one. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's lizard shit.
Oh, that's Lilith? Seems small.
This is
She's cuter in person.
Gideon's steady girlfriend.
Everybody's side chick.
Not
I could
nice.
kill Lilith if I wanted to.
Okay.
Nope.
I will remember that.
I'm not even certain that
My
was smart to
dad
think.
is your girlfriend's
Okay.
mom, so
So, I would like the group, since you are now by yourselves while he's out skying ahead, to make a group stealth check.
Yes.
Group stealth
oh,
check.
it's gonna go great.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, let's try some of these.
So we'll just kind of go around after you've all rolled.
Okay.
20.
29.
29.
24.
23.
14.
14.
18.
It's pretty quiet. for
I was
the
feeling
most
really
part.
good about my 18 until you said
Yeah.
that side of the table. 47.
So the 29, you at one point you do catch Gully, who is quietly trampling on branches, but
It was his teapot.
yeah, just kind of.
Oh, one moment. Puts it all the way in his backpack.
Okay, you guys begin to make your way out, down kind of this more kind of a country road. So it's more thin. It's just wide enough for one carriage to get down this trail, and that's the trail. Now, are you guys going to stay on the trail, or do you want to be kind of off the trail? What would you prefer?
I prefer slightly off the trail.
Okay, so all of you are going to be off the trail a little bit.
Off, or at least to the edge. I mean, I don't want to be right in the middle of the freaking trail.
Okay.
That just seems like a horrible idea right now.
After a few hours of walking, he comes back typically every hour, lets you know we're good, and then he moves on off again. You see kind of overgrown brush on the side of the road, and you see these red eyes looking out, and you can tell something is kind of slinking out from under the brush.
What do you want? That we're on, or
The opposite side of the road.
opposite side of the road?
Yeah.
So we go further in and around.
How do you want to do it?
I'm going to try to direct them to go further off of the road and around, so hopefully
Skirt
we
around
can
them?
skirt around these whatever is there.
Okay. So just kind of like, are you trying to be sneaky about it, or just?
Yes.
Okay. I would say you guys are doing a pretty good job. Yeah. You're doing a pretty good job of kind of sneaking away from the trail, and so it does not look like that they make their way to you. I mean, they come out, sniff around a little bit, but you guys have skirted wide enough that you don't seem to run into any trouble with
We
them.
just see the red eyes. We don't see.
You see
What
shadowy
shapes?
shapes, so you can tell they're, large dog type shapes.
Okay.
But they don't appear to be coming closer to you, so
All right.
don't appear to have picked up your trail there. So you continue on further, a couple more hours in, and you begin to recognize the surroundings, even though it's dark, so you have a kind of an idea that you're getting close. And
Do you have that map?
so if you want, I can show you kind of on here where, so if you look at it from this way, you guys are down here. Not quite forest-wise, but down there. So it's kind of like you worked your way down here through Vassardo,
All right.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
So Xander comes back. There may be trouble at the manor.
What sort of trouble?
They have visitors.
What type of visitors?
Not the friendly kind. I haven't gotten close enough, I'm not stupid, but I can tell you this. The gate in the front was blasted open.
That's a mistake. Let's go.
Sounds like we didn't get to the man.
Sounds like an opportunity to be seized.
All right. Let's go take a look. Remember, we don't have to fight everything, guys, right? Like that's not always the answer.
Agreed.
All right.
Yeah, I've talked my way out of a few fights.
That's good to hear.
That he has.
You know the manor we're visiting, right? Yeah. Stay out of my way.
Gotcha. As you begin to near the manor house, the sight of the blasted open gate, a little bit of unease. There's still smoke curling from the twisted metal, letting you know that whatever happened has happened fairly recently. And for you, Gideon, a little bit of a memory lane though. You remember this as your childhood home. You know this is the family manor house, the Silverweed Manor. And whatever has happened has been very recently, and danger's still lurking. What do you all want to do?
Hear any sound from inside?
You're still way off the road. It's kind of a long driveway to work your way up through. So you would be still quite a ways off this map right now.
Okay. Is there any way that, okay, so the front gate was blasted open.
Yes, which is not even on this map.
Is there?
You know that if you were to continue maybe not even half, maybe a quarter mile or so, you'd end up right here.
We're going up here. Okay. Is there any way that I know of any other approaches other than?
Well, I mean, as a
being
kid, you
private?
played in the forest, so you know if you want, you can kind of slink around on other sides as well. And you know the family cemetery is on this side, and there's kind of a formal, more meaty courtyard area over on this side.
I'd like to go up the center. I'm going to tell people that there's a family plots over on the side here, which I would rather, given some of the more recent events, avoid. a better approach might be on this side. I'd say either this side or the front entryway. Is there more cover to get closer to the?
I mean, you know the woods are
Manor.
pretty thick around the manor house there, so you feel like you could probably
Get cover pretty much in any direction.
Yeah. Yep.
Except for walking up the main one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But it's nighttime and if nobody's watching.
Yeah, someone will open the front door, so someone's going to be watching.
Which side do you all want to approach from?
Whatever Gideon thinks is best. You say he has familiarity with the property.
Do you let them know anything
Yeah.
about this property at this point?
No, I said that I told them that there was a family plot on this side and a
So you all know now
area
that
on that
this
side.
is Gideon's family's home.
So we let him lead the way.
Quite cramped.
I shall follow Gideon.
My father does well for himself.
Apparently.
I would rather skirt around this side then.
Which side?
I'd skirt around this side. Oh, not for the family.
So you get kind of into the woods a little bit?
Yes.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So if you guys could put your minis on there, just show me kind of where you're coming from.
What are the entryways on this side? Is it kind of as depicted?
Yeah. Yep.
Those two right there, yep. And then you're right next to each other.
Our abilities are capped at 20, correct?
What do you mean?
Your ability scored?
Yeah.
Unless you have something magical to take it beyond that.
Yeah.
But it has to specifically say that it takes it beyond
Yes.
that of the rules.
go even further.
But yeah, no, you don't have a 24 dex, sorry.
Cooler if I did.
No,
I do.
I'm still taking the speed.
Are you leveling up right now?
I was looking through my features because I wanted to read about uncanny dodge, and it said that I had an ability score improvement that nothing was done with.
All right,
So I must
so
have
you're
forgot
kind of
to
on the
take a
main
feat
road
on
there,
that.
but is that what I'm seeing, or are you off of that a little bit? I'm trying
I
to.
mean, those are trees on the edge, right?
Yes. So you're trying to be in the trees a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanting to like slink through here?
So
or-
as you draw closer,
Well,
you hear raised voices coming from the open courtyard area.
Is it?
For you, the unmistakable sound of your father. Defiant, but strained, and it echoes through the night air as he seems to be standing firm against orders that are being directed at him. There are these, and it's hard to see in the dark unless you have dark vision, but there are.
You don't have dark vision, do you? You do?
I just gotta use it. I need to use my headband.
technically I do.
Okay.
I don't get bit by the right rat.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Alright, there is
Should've
a
gotten
hulking
those polar bears.
shape in there that's kind of standing at the back.
Oh my.
Whoa.
And then there are 3 other shapes in there. And then we'll call this Gideon's father.
Papa Silverleaf?
Should we go back
Papa.
the other way?
Oh, Can we try to eavesdrop? Are they too far away, or?
You can, yeah. You want to make a check to try to...
Yeah. I want to see what they're yapping about.
It's good if you want. I'm going this way. If you want to go up there.
What would that be? Perception?
Yeah.
14?
Okay. Well, they're not trying to hide that, so I would say you're able to pick up the majority of it. And I mean, it seems like there's palpable tension in the air as you can hear them talk about, listen, old man, we want to know any information you have that may lead to the whereabouts of the light of Bassadel. And the response back is, get the hell off my property. Oh, we can leave after, and he kind of points back at the hulking machine back there. He's like, after we've taken care of you.
Gideon, let me kill that guy.
He's yours.
Seems like
I'm gonna sneak up.
you've already had enough misery in this family for one lifetime. Do you really want your wife to be a widow right now?
I'm gonna sneak up and attack the guy that's talking.
Okay, how are you going to sneak up? I'd like to point to where you're going. You're going to have to go...
I'm gonna try to go along the tree line up
Okay.
here, through here, and then come through one of these portcullis. Well, it's not really portcullis, it's just archway. Which one is the one doing the talking? This fancy guy here?
No, the one in the middle.
That's one of the guys in the middle.
Nope.
No,
The one with
right
the-
there. Yes.
Okay.
The one with the fire hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go attack that one.
I'm gonna attack that guy.
So you're going to... I need a stealth check. Against...
Oh, nice. 30.
So, she'll roll.
You
Oh, no, for stealth, you know.
unfortunately snuck away from your shadow. It doesn't know where you are anymore.
I got fucking.
Oh my god, freaking ghosts.
All right. So, and you're trying to sneak in right behind. While he's doing this, is anybody doing anything else?
Staring in horror.
Okay. All right. What do you do, Othin?
I'm going to attack him. Okay. So we got a 26,
Yeah, that is.
a 25, a 20, and a 29.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, and those are all double damage because he hasn't had a turn yet.
Of course they are.
So, sneak attack.
Okay.
Would the rest of you like to play, or?
No.
I mean, are we really needed right now?
We'll find out in a minute.
We're needed.
Hey, that sounds like me.
10, 20.
Probably have time for a
30,
refill at this point.
Man, don't forget to carry
40,
No, everybody's gonna need to roll initiative but
50.
as soon as he does this.
58,
You want to roll that first.
62,
Otherwise, someone else will
66, 60,
Oh, good, I rolled a 1.
70, 75.
That's a lot.
Should have let someone else roll for you.
It's a solid 3 for me if you ask.
13 times 3.
39.
I'm sorry, 13 times 4.
52.
Plus 150. 202 points.
Okay. And that guy's goo. Okay. So that guy
Well,
drops.
actually, maybe he would have died after 2 attacks.
No.
No?
I need you to put your character right there, and then I would need everybody else to roll. Everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
I'm going to action surge and attack this guy right here. I'm gonna action surge and attack that guy.
Certainly I told him.
Okay.
Who's the big dude?
The big guy or the other wizard there?
The other, the one on.
With the glass whip.
21. 22. 29. 23.
I don't think he would kill something.
That one.
Okay, he does get his reaction on your round though, because you did attack right there and kill this guy in front of him. So he's going to use. Where's his reaction? Okay, he's going to use arcane counter. All right, so what did you do?
21, 22, 23, 27 for armor class.
Yes.
Oh, you already poured it in.
Most reactions.
60,
Action shit.
70,
What is the action?
Yeah, he's still playing without us.
81 soul. 13 times 4 is 52
Never used it.
plus 162.
Okay.
Never used it.
So the attacks are getting in, but like this bubble appeared around him, and so they are not doing the damage you'd expect them to do.
Okay.
All right. So I would like everyone to please roll initiative.
Done.
We did that.
Yeah,
we
we
did
did.
that when we thought we were
20
gonna
to
have
25.
23.
Shazer is going at 23.
24.
Gideon is going at 24.
You gonna roll initiative, Brad?
Initiative?
Roll a 20, 19, or I know.
12.
Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
19 Regawa.
It's a little frozen.
10 to 15.
12.
12.
Who has the higher dex?
I got a 20.
I'm sure he does.
Okay. 12. Malik at 12. And then we're missing
That's a 3 for Gully.
Gully. Okay. All right.
You'll get him next time, Bully.
So Gideon, you see all this happen. You're a little ways out there, but you see one person drop. This other one immediately bring this bubble up around himself. He gets attacked. He still looks like he's taking some damage, but nowhere near the amount that the first guy took. That's Othan, right? He should be
Yeah.
right up against it. Yeah.
164.
All right, so the squares are 10 feet,
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yep.
We're waiting for someone.
I don't know what you've been doing in this other group, but
Tisk, tisk.
you're murdered level now?
Murder? What are you talking about?
A little
This
bit.
guy's threatening our good friend's fame.
We didn't even try to talk to him.
Do we like?
He talked to him with
He's-
300 points of damage.
Yeah, he threatened our friend's father with a big scary machine. We ain't got time for that. And they're looking for us. You guys heard that, I'm sure.
Well, they find us.
They found us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on. Were we really gonna just hang out and let this play out?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
This could have been a great
Yes.
distraction.
100%.
No.
I was gonna say.
I see why they sent us to be diplomatic.
Forgot to leave my chair.
I got some in the bag. But go bag.
Flavored. I prefer salted caramel.
Wow. We're getting a little
Oddly specific.
Bougie.
Getting a little picky.
We can afford cherry or lemon.
Ugh. Lemon?
Lemon mint.
Pretend like that's not your favorite donut.
Well,
Lemon filled.
Oh, really?
I do really like lemon, but
A lemon-filled donut, though?
oh, it's so good.
Probably a good old fashioned custard.
Gideon's going
My favorite
invisible.
donut is
Yes.
a cinnamon roll.
Are we still playing?
Yes.
He's gonna go up that far.
Sorry.
Is that going to end his turn?
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to do 300 points of damage as well?
I mean, I'd like to. If you want to just let me do 300 points.
There's actually
That'd be
400, by the way, just saying.
All
The
right.
second guy took 52 and 162.
That person, you killed that person?
Yeah.
great. That person he turned into a fine mist
Yes.
and splatted onto the ground.
All right. Shazer, what would you like to do?
Wow.
Cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And then I will fly up.
What is your spiritual weapon?
Boomerang.
Okay.
Where's spiritual weapon gonna be? You're gonna have to use the rocket, but
Yeah, for
we
now.
know it's a boomerang.
We will try to find a
That's
boomerang.
okay.
But for now, you get the pocket rocket.
So fly up. And then I'll be like 25 feet, kind of right above them.
Okay.
10 feet behind them.
Spiritual boomerang.
And then that's it.
Love it.
It'll be right up here with me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep, we're in there together.
You're not gonna use
You
that?
don't want to attack with it?
Yes.
Oh, I do.
You
No,
can.
I do.
All
So
right.
you can have it appear where you want it to, within the range of your spell. So whatever the range of the spell is, you can have it appear
I was
there.
just gonna have it sit up there. It's. Hold on. And then.
He's trying to help you.
I know.
Mhm.
Just.
It's all good. You got a plan.
Absolutely.
I thought maybe it was like open mic night or something.
Shazer's performing.
He finally got the ability he was requesting from everybody.
And then I'm gonna
Hey,
attack
let
this
it
dude
go.
with spiritual weapon.
He didn't let go.
All right. Attack with that then.
What's that?
Alright.
Mighty pocket rocket.
That
The
is.
spiritual weapon him right in the face.
So that's 11 points damage.
So which
Or,
one?
I forgot to. Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one are you doing this to?
That guy.
The one that's wounded?
Yeah.
Okay. He's in his bubble still. Okay.
How does he look? Does he look like he took much damage?
Oh yeah. He took damage.
Okay.
And then that's it for me.
All right. So they are going to go now. Okay. This one. All right.
It's
Next.
212. It might be. But I thought if we killed that leader, that thing would cease working like it did last time.
Alright. Just gotta see what the saving. Do I need you to make a charisma saving throw?
Oop. That's not good.
We don't make those at advantage with our fine
No.
clothing, correct? Just skill checks?
Not a magical saving.
Ooh, 16 plus 3 is 19.
Alright, so okay, so you made that one. The second one's gonna do the same thing. So another one?
If you just want me to roll so I fail, just let me know. Ooh, 13 plus 3 is 16.
That is a fail. Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
That's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are gone. Alright. Yep.
Gone.
Gone.
So in your world, you like all of a sudden you're looking around and you're in this like completely different plane of existence. You're like, huh?
Well, fuck.
Yeah. Like you don't recognize anything. You've never been here before. There's no immediate danger around you, but you look like you're just in the middle of this rocky domain where like there's mountains all around. Everything is really, really earthen, and there's 2 moons up in the air.
It's a relaxing vacation.
And
It's safe here?
it seems
I'm
to
in
be.
the woods? Clutch.
So how long does that last? Okay, so that is 1 minute, which is 10 rounds, I believe, correct? Okay, all right.
Good thing you
all
got
right.
your extra.
Kick this thing off.
Yeah. I dropped one.
Well, I mean, you did show that you are the most dangerous threat here.
In the world.
So now you're not in this world.
Well, I am in this new world now.
Yes. So Othin is off the board temporarily. All right, so then
Let me hold on to him in case I don't ever see him again.
how far up in the air are you, Shazer?
25 feet.
Okay, so this 15.5 foot tall with his hammer, he can reach you. So he is
Yep.
going to take a swing at you because you were the closest person there.
Alright.
So, all right, he's going to take 2 hammer swings.
Yep.
All right, so
Such a cool mini.
an 18 and a 28.
18 does not hit, 28 does.
28 does. Okay. All right. So it just kind of like turns and like, and takes his hammer and just whoosh, and it misses with the first one, and it comes back with a second one, and it hits you square on the second one.
Right in the beak.
Not the peak.
He's just getting his feathers back, guys.
Right. They're fine.
So the second one strikes across right in the ribs and hits you for 44 points of damage.
44.
Alright,
And then it begins to hover up in the air, so it's eye level.
Oh.
Alright, as a reaction, I do Wrath of Storm.
Okay.
So, when a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw. So, DC 16, and takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, and then half damage on
Lightning's
success.
probably good on something metal.
What is the DC?
16.
So it does take it, but it still takes damage, right?
Yep, takes half.
Okay.
So, so that would be, it takes 7.
7 more points?
Actually,
Or
8.
7 points? 8
It takes
points.
8 points, because
Okay.
that's halved.
Alright. Come on. We'll pull this guy up so I can make sure.
And that's lightning.
Okay. Alright, got it. Alright, so that's gonna bring us to Gawa.
Well, shit.
Interesting attack.
My pants have been obliterated. I am not interested in getting in the middle of whatever all that is. So I'm going to cast Mage Armor
Okay.
on myself. And
Alright.
Hey, Caleb, do you want to give me that little? Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's up with me?
Yikes.
husband, how many squares am I from Gidion?
He's invisible.
Never mind.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Malika, go ahead and add +2 to your AC.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. What are you doing?
Oh, yes. I upped my armor class, my Malika's armor class, using spells.
Okay, does that end your turn?
It does.
All right. Othin, your first round in the new dimension you exist in right now. Plane of existence.
Walking around. Just checking it out. Is it day or night? 2 moons, nighttime? So.
It is nighttime, just as the same time of day.
Okay. Alright. That's it for my turn.
All right. So that brings us to Malika.
Alright. So,
You saw them both point at Othin, and Othin resisted the first point, and the second one he just vanished. And they are angry.
alright. And I know that, so, this gentleman who they were obviously threatening,
Yes.
I will move forward up to him. I will whisper to him to trust me, and then I will wrap my arms around him, cast a blessing of the Raven Queen, and take me and him all the way back over here with the rest of the group,
Okay.
just to pull him out of harm's way.
So what are you trying to do?
Papa Silverweed.
Yep. Move up there, grab him, and then we are going to teleport back over
Okay.
here. Yep, with me standing in front of him,
Okay.
like so.
That brings us to... Is that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So he steps, he's like, what the hell? And then he steps out in front of you, and he points his staff, and he is going to try to blast one of them with magic missiles. It's like, I thank you for the timely rescue, but I think we need to deal with these. And he smacks a bunch of missiles into that one that's already wounded and drops it.
How many?
Well, Othin took 80% of his hit points, even with his...
How many missiles did he see get fired?
5.
What he was asking.
Thank you. I'm paying attention.
All right, that brings us to Gully.
Gully sees Shazer here take a giant hammer to the beak.
No, in the ribs.
In the ribs.
Ribs.
This thing is starting to pulse like blue energy too.
Shazer, come back. Roll that. 22 points back to you. 23, sorry. Back to you. And does his father, Gideon's father, look okay?
He does. Well,
Does he look rough?
as far as health-wise, he looks fine, but he does not look healthy. He looks dark circles around his eyes, very strained, very gaunt. This looks like a very proud man who's not doing so well right now, but he does not look hurt physically.
Okay. Gully is going to move the 10 feet closer to him.
Well, he's in front of Malika because he stepped in front of Malika to cast that, yeah.
Okay, and then I'll end his turn.
All right, that brings us back to the top. Gideon, you are invisible.
Blade Song for the AC boost.
Okay.
And I am going to, it's too far away bonus from that. First attack is going to be with Booming Blade. And
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it again with sword.
Is this with?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So if you could also roll a 1d4 then.
Okay. Alright, so we want to do. First attack, roll attack for the, roll 1d4 for the attack.
Roll a 1d4 to see what the special feature against this evil creature is.
Okay, so I got a 1.
Okay.
First roll was a 18.
18 does hit. Because there's no dexterity bonus here either because you caught them, you're invisible, so like they're not trying to dodge you or anything like that. So like for them, there's no armor class saves.
The second attack roll was 18.
That also hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Just shot out of the apple.
But she looks so nice.
She's not.
So,
She's evil.
Oh.
Awful
Who is she?
but evil.
Oof. That's what I
I don't want your attack.
so the first one was with, what did I say? Did I say booming with?
Yes. And your sneak attack, right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm not used to rolling so many dice. Alright, so
I mean, if you need to stop and consort with Oaken about rolling dice, I mean, he can probably tell you.
as I attack, I'm going to say, I believe the gentleman asked you to leave the property.
Okay.
So it was only 1 point from Booming Blade, which
Okay.
sucks, but
That's fine.
9.
Sometimes.
These are cool. God, they do good.
35 points
35
from the
points.
2 hits.
So she did make her save on the extra thing that the sword does, but you did do 35 points of damage.
Yes. And I'm going to disengage, move around the one of the walls there. Because if she moves, she's going to take more damage.
Okay. Alright, so then that brings us to Shazer. You have this floating.
Is that eye level now, right?
It is, yes.
Alright, then I look at him and said, bad idea, now you will perish.
Okay.
And then guiding bolt, 5th level.
Alright.
So does a nat 20, 28 hit?
Yes, it does.
Perfect.
Wow. So you get to roll your damage and then double it. Othin lives through all of you.
Right.
Not through me.
You can only banish so many people.
Alright, so that is 82 for damage.
82.
So, and then as a bonus action, I'll use my spiritual boomerang,
Okay.
which would be
Wow. 82 points of damage.
which gives him 14 more.
Okay.
And then that'll be it. Just stay right at eye level.
Alright.
So, wait a minute. Spiritual weapon was after the guiding bolt, right?
Yeah.
So would that mean the spiritual weapon attack would be at advantage?
It would be already hit.
Right. Let me try to roll again, see if we can roll another nat 20.
That's true.
I did not.
All right. That ends your turn. Okay. So we're gonna start with this thing. So this thing is going to. So it's got like one large eye for its whole head is like this large eye, and the blue light just focuses and it shoots it out right into you.
Yeah, I think I've seen this.
I need
before.
you to make a dexterity saving
I'm
throw.
gonna put mine in.
He said it out, you shall perish.
And he gave it back.
Feel like
24.
24. All right. So you will take half of this. Okay, so it was 74, so half of that would be 37 points of damage, but you are knocked prone. It drops you to the ground. You are, I'm sorry, how far up?
25.
So you do take falling damage. So you take another 9 points of damage, and you are on the ground now, prone.
Alright.
I need you to roll a concentration check to see if your spiritual weapon is still there.
Constitution. Here. Bonus you have to. You have the con bonus.
Half the damage amount, so you took 37 and 9, you took 46, so the DC is
And then-
23.
23?
Yes.
Well, I rolled a 22.
So then you lost spiritual weapon. Sorry.
Yep.
Your magical boomerang has disappeared. Alright, and then she's going to move, so you said she takes additional damage?
Yep.
Okay.
2 dead.
Okay.
13 more points.
Okay. Alright. Can she get to where she can see you?
I'm certain she can. I just went up around the corner.
Okay. Then,
I honestly, I was looking at breaking line of sight.
alright, she is going to try to get within range of you, and I need a wisdom saving throw for you.
$15.
Ooh, it is exactly 15. She tells you to protect her, and you kind of like for a second you want to like step in front of her to protect her, and then you like, you kind of shake.
Yeah,
it off.
can I act?
You can make a performance check on your turn. You don't have to do it yet, but yeah.
Okay.
But she says protect her to you. All right, so that brings us to Gawa.
Just gonna do the performance now to see how if my reaction can deceive her.
I see a vision of this creature plunging from its heights to slam its hammer into Shazer, and I want to prevent that creature.
Okay.
So I'm going to fling my biggest, strongest shard of ice at this guy.
Okay.
That's not great. 7.
That's just not hit.
Okay. Still, I need a dex saving throw.
Okay. Fail.
Ooh, then he's going to take some cold damage as it explodes
Okay.
in proximity. So, 5th level. So that's complicated. 66.
Okay.
We've got 7 plus 5 is 12
Yep.
plus 6 is 18 cold damage.
Okay. All right. Is that end your turn?
No, I'm melting further back into these trees.
Like Homer Simpson in the meme.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Othin, round 2 in this new world.
Chilling.
Just kind of hanging out.
Yep.
I mean, it's
No threats present
nighttime.
itself.
No threats.
Make a little snack.
Yeah.
Seems to be a very safe place. All right, so then Malik.
We should all go there.
Yep.
Yeah, can you banish me next?
Yeah.
Getting really low on it.
No need to bring me back though.
All right.
You know, when you look at that spell, and it's like 1 minute, that's nothing. But in combat, that 10 rounds, that's
a while.
That's a while.
All right. I'm gonna try Ralphim's Psychic Lance.
Okay.
So hold
Sounds nice.
hands up to my forehead and launch a lance of psychic power at Big Mofo with the hammer.
Okay. What do you need from him, or is this just an attack roll?
It is Intelligence 17.
Okay. Does it fail?
Looking at that thing.
Okay.
Now wait, it is psychic though?
It is.
Okay. Hold on.
It is psychic damage.
Does not say psychic damage, which is really weird. 'Cause
Yeah, I was figuring he would probably be immune, but I'm more concerned about the effect than the damage.
It does not say
Which we
anything
determined
about
last
being
time, the
immune to
effect-
psychic damage.
Really?
Yeah, which
Okay.
seems weird to me. So,
Alright, then he will take 7d6 psychic damage.
okay.
And more importantly, he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay. That might have
It's a big
just
deal.
saved Shazer. Because that attack was going to be ruthless.
So 24 points of psychic damage and he's incapacitated until the start
Okay.
of my next turn. Which means he would fall,
I was
right?
gonna say, I was gonna ask the
You
question. if
can't
You're-
take
he would.
actions,
Let's
reactions,
put
or
him.
bonus
Let's
actions.
drop him, which you guys ruined my fun attack.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we do.
Can't have nice things. Okay, so he takes
Remember.
additional fall damage. It was going to be such a good attack too. The hammer from 25 feet down.
I know.
Like, ugh.
Hence my concern.
All right.
I'm gonna spatchcock that turkey.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Does that end Malika's turn?
Yes.
All right.
Believe it or not,
So-
I do still like the weird bird. I'm a fan.
All right. He is going to. Let's see. No, I'm just going to stay with the old magic missile.
There you go.
As you're kind of acting to get in the way.
I
So
rolled an 18, by the way.
he's like, "Son, get the hell out of the way!" And he blasts some more magic missiles.
Again, 5.
Yep.
That's
All right.
That's pretty neat.
That is going to end his turn. That brings us to Gully.
Oh, I forgot I was here.
You are indeed here.
He is going to run up to Shazer and
Do you have a D8?
lay hands.
It's an extra one. I only have 4. Gotta use it for the next turn. And use the last 2 wounds and heal us all real quick.
I think that's what, my third or fourth time trying to use that?
21 points to you, my friend.
First time it worked. Yeah. My TN.
I appreciate that very much.
Of course.
Oh,
And
poor TN.
Gully doing some healing.
He died on
Yeah.
that, right?
Always is. He's a good guy.
Does that end Gully's turn, or?
That's about where I stopped watching. Was the freezes? Was the
then he is
freeze up?
going to
Hello.
step back.
Okay.
So bad.
So then that is going to bring us back to the
They never
top.
monkeys.
Gideon. So your performance was, I'm sorry, what?
I rolled an 18 for performance.
Well, she rolled a nat 1 to deceive, so she believes you are under her control.
That's awesome.
I mean, by deceiving her, could I get a sneak attack in?
Possibly. She's told you to protect her. That was her order.
I'm probably completely surprised if she thinks you're under her control.
Like most women, she believes she has it wrapped around her finger.
Oh. Don't make enemies. Don't make enemies.
Sorry, honey.
I'm
You're not watching.
Opinions of the DM.
I'm
Did someone do a misogyny? I wasn't paying attention.
It was right there. I
I
had
have
to swing.
advantage against misogyny, actually.
It was a slow pitch softball just coming in there, and I'm like, I have to take this swing.
Just left the meat all over
Yeah.
the plate.
I'm gonna holler behind you, and I'm gonna act like I'm going behind her, and I'm gonna stab her
Okay.
twice.
All right. I'm going to stab her twice. Not nicely either.
No, not nicely.
We're gonna have to talk about this when we're done. I don't know what happened to you two, but
Trauma.
One in the back and
They
one
left us
right
for a bit,
between
and
the
then
cheeks.
they came back like this.
That'll lift her up. Handles.
Oh my god.
I call this the puppet master.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Wow.
Love it.
Forearm
Taking a
tattoo.
turn. Gideon, you dog you.
13 and a 16.
Roll Sir Edmund Jafari. I like
The
that.
16 hits, the 13 does not.
Oh, my
Oh, you're rolling,
goodness.
Sir Evan again. Another D4,
Does he
please.
get that at an advantage though?
You
From
would.
behind?
Yes. You
Oh,
always have advantage when you're taking it from behind. So, yes.
so we'll say the 16
Was the hit on the first one. Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all,
things are happening.
that's gonna be a 20
That hits.
something or another.
Oh,
We wanted a
boy.
D4.
Yes.
One again.
A 1. Oh, failed that save. She is blinded.
By
Although
science.
it may not matter.
Well,
Your dead ass is blind.
You ain't seen shit, bitch.
And this is the one that, although I guess the spell doesn't require, does it require concentration or does it just last that long? Yep, does not say. So, yeah, sorry, you just stay there for the minute. It's 1 minute, it's not very long.
28.
When you really think about it,
When you really think about it, yeah.
you're there long enough to
28 points.
28 points of damage.
1
So,
minute of peace and quiet.
okay, you stab her. She is not dead, but she is very low.
That's a lot of
And
noise.
She's
blind.
now blind, yes. She like screams out
Your character would
in
really
pain,
look like a small tornado.
both from the blindness and the knife between her cheeks. Like, it's not good.
Oh.
How do you pull out?
Surge.
That was crazy.
That's what I'm talking
Like,
about.
Really?
I just wondered if,
Really?
if you're.
I'm sorry.
Really?
what?
Twist it.
Well, he stabbed her. I'm wondering if he's pulling out or if he's.
Really getting it in there. You pull it out or you shove it in further. To the hilt.
Whoa, what's happening?
I'm disengaging
With your
from
blade?
this conversation.
Are you
And
taking your
from the
blade?
battle.
Is she down?
No, but she is low.
You gave it to her to the hilt.
All right. So that brings us to Shazer. You are prone on the ground. So
Okay.
Which one?
First off, how far is Gawa from me?
Yeah.
Far enough? Why?
he is a ways
Are you
back.
more than 30 feet?
I can't see.
How many squares?
Yes.
Can either of the...
Husband,
Yes.
please count the squares between Shazer and Gala.
107.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that is 35 feet.
Okay,
That's
then
first time
I
it's
will
happened.
move
Let's re-examine your
5,
individuals.
or I'll stand up and move 5 feet to my right, and
Okay,
then
so it's
use
half your movement to stand up, and
Yep.
then you move 5 feet.
and then use mass cure wounds on all of us.
I think you're the only one hurt, bud.
That's fine.
Okay.
So do you
I don't
just
know if you
want
want
to
to
cast
Am I the only one?
I think so.
In general,
Yeah.
I'm not hurt really.
Do you want to cast it just
You're
on
not hurt.
yourself?
Oh, you got
I've healed him a couple times.
Yeah.
He's taking a lot of damage, but
No, we're good.
All right, then I will use
Good thought, though.
guiding
Like where your head
bolt
is
on
at
that
these
one.
days.
Okay, so,
Like where your head's
On
at
which
these days,
one?
buddy.
Let's keep that
This
rolling.
one.
okay, all right.
Let's keep them
Go
heels
ahead
on
and
deck.
cast.
Yep.
At what level?
3rd.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard that pop.
the world is.
Change of plans. We're using the ring on that one.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
here we go. Buckle up for safety.
This is the
friends.
first time today.
Yep. 63.
Should have just let him burn the heel. Oh no.
Good one. All right. So you point this ring at her, and just dance music begins to play in the background. Just.
Okay.
You feel compelled to dance.
It's more like the
Shake your
Macarena.
tail feathers.
No. No, this is club and dance music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shazer shaking them tail
Wait,
feathers.
so is she dancing?
That's all I
Or is
got.
he dancing?
No, it's just dance music. It's playing in the air. Yeah. You're all just hearing.
DJ, cue that up.
And
Yeah,
then
why don't you have this going for us?
I'm doing my best. All right. Sorry.
You gotta keep going though.
Sandstorm?
said
It's
movement
like,
is half.
It's like a hater on Saturday Night Live. You're now in New York's best club. Wow.
Oh, do I? They have everything.
Yes. Oh, one of my favorite skits. All right. So
Fisted.
Zet and
Yeah.
Chaser's turn.
Yep.
Okay. So she blindly is going to turn.
Stefan.
Maybe Stefan.
Boy,
I almost said Christmas.
are any of these spells not?
Sight based?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to make a random roll because she's just going to lash out with a fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just know it's
Just
coming my way.
Cheap.
Well,
You said that spell's not concentration based?
it's not.
Correct.
So I'm just going
Rolling my
to
dex
say,
save.
you guys are talking, right? I mean,
Mum's
definitely been talking with the healing and everything else.
But she probably can't hear with the music going.
You know,
She's probably disoriented.
I will random roll for which direction she casts this in.
Well,
Okay.
before you do, I cast 4th level counter spell as she fires up the fireball.
Okay. And she doesn't even realize you took it away from her because she's blind. And she yells, "Take that, you piece of shit!"
And she thinks she's wildly affected.
Yes.
Starts cackling.
It just fizzles.
Not really. She's blind and she just got stabbed pretty roughly in the back. She took it from the back hard. Like,
So the cocky, menacing look that I'm giving her, she can't see.
no.
Perfect.
No, she's sore from taking it from the back that hard. Like, definitely. So,
At least 2 days.
yeah, like,
Wow.
Gonna be walking.
Gideon's addicted to Viagra.
walking sore.
Nobody's taking
but
harder than that.
This guy is going to get up,
The big
the
fella.
big feller,
He's incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
to the start of your next turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can't get up.
No, he can't.
Interesting.
She's counterspelled. He can't move.
Wow.
Next, please.
All right. Well, then that brings us to Gawa. Man, you banish a guy and you're still dealing with this.
Sorry.
Utter
Good, I did do that.
It's really
Okay.
wonky.
Yes. So,
That bothering you that much?
Yeah.
but of course he's freaking prone.
Brad was like half out of the camera.
Oh.
So I just fixed it.
Yes.
I'm going to
My many fans, thank you.
move 30
You're a many
feet
fan?
Yeah.
to be 5 square. Oh wait.
What would you really like to do?
What I really want to do is count these squares.
There you go. That's better.
It's 35 across. That's further than 60, but not for him. I would like to move 30 feet to stand between Shazer and Gully.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and wrap this up real quick. I'm just going to grab a fistful of air. The moisture within is going to crystallize on the palm of my hand and the curve of my fingers, and then I'm just going to exhale a cloud of cold
Okay.
in a cone. A cone
A
of cold,
cone
you
of
could
cold.
say.
Okay. So what does it say?
That's a lot.
That's
Now,
Constitution.
would that be hitting anyone else too?
Shouldn't. It's a 60-foot cone. Which
Yeah.
Where's that cone at? We just had this, right?
Yeah. So I think it would hit her as well, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, that's
We
what I
turned
meant.
a little bit, yeah.
Betcha.
Okay. All right, so he has advantage.
You're
I'm
darn
taking
cute.
her advantage away since she can't see it coming.
That's fair.
Again, because of Gideon, he really did a number on her. Can't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Left her blind.
yeah, sore and blind.
Sounds
Strong
like a good
finisher.
Saturday night.
Just say, don't let me get to the next round.
So he has advantage, she has disadvantage. All right, so he's gonna make hers. She is failing hers. So roll damage.
17 was the DC. Just
Okay.
yes, D8s.
How many d8s?
8 of them.
I feel pretty good about your ability to take her out on this because she has 9 hit points left
Well, let's see what I roll.
and she's taking full damage.
She's-
here. Yes.
4 and 11 makes 15. So plus an additional 4 is 19. And plus 3 is 22.
22. Okay, so she dies.
She is a frozen statue.
He takes 11. All right. Okay. The Ngawa's turn. So we can lay her down now.
Yes.
No, you already laid her out.
It's all
I
good.
mean, yeah.
It's all good, brother.
He was
You-
hanging out.
You laid her
Swords.
like, fiercely. Like,
Later, fiercely.
oh, he did. I mean, you know how sore from behind she is and she's blind? Like, I mean, that's a rough encounter. I mean,
I didn't completely frickin' shish kebab someone like that guy.
you know,
Come on now.
just took her from behind and finished in her eyes so she can't see. I mean, other than that, like, it's a tactical move. All right, is that in your turn, Goblin?
It do.
All right, wow. Oh, good. It's your fourth round here, all right. So you're just chilling still. Malika.
Yes.
Okay, you see this
I will-
cone of cold just eradicate her. So wait, he can now move?
Yeah.
Now
He's
can-
no longer incapacitated.
does he get movement after that, or does he have
Just
to wait
says
till
he's
his turn?
incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So now on his turn, he'd be able to do
So
whatever.
not till his turn. Okay.
Correct. I mean, I just, if he's got a reaction or anything, I'm sure he can do that now.
He does.
I will close some of the
Yeah.
distance with.
He's gonna use his reaction though to stand.
They're gone. All right. I will close a little bit of the distance, and I'm gonna try something new here.
Okay.
Bonus action, vow of enmity. So I get advantage on attack rolls against any creature I can see. Yeah. So I will take advantage against him,
Okay.
at which point I will then fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts,
Ah, okay.
all at advantage. Woo. First one's a crit.
Well done.
Second one is 19.
19 misses.
Really?
Yeah. Has armor class of 20.
Alright, and the third one is 20 something or other.
Okay. So 1 crit and 1 regular.
Correct.
Nice.
Hey.
Ooh.
So 21. And then 7. So 28 points of force damage.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, I will just stand in front of him and brace myself.
Okay.
But I am trying to draw his ire.
Alright.
Fire drawn.
Alright, what does Father Silver want to do here? Let's see. He is going to try.
Do or do not, there is no try.
That's fair. I'll tell him attack spells here. Alright, he's gonna try to hold this thing.
This is not the time to hold your thing, Father.
Well,
Never a bad time to hold your gun.
unfortunately this thing has advantage and it made it save. Alright, so then we are going to Gully.
What's that?
What does Gully want to do?
Oh, it's Gully's turn.
You're in a battle right now.
Oh, hey guys. Oh god, I don't really know. You know, let's do something interesting here. Gully is going to cast nothing.
That's an interesting spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this works.
He is just going to hold.
Okay.
So,
Gideon, what would you like to do?
Flesh blows are so much easier.
Actually, I can't even take that feat.
Alright, we're just gonna go in this there. Edmund.
Okay. This thing is not considered evil as a construct, so don't get the D4 roll, but you get everything else.
I didn't realize it was a new one.
25.
Sir, I need your fire.
Yeah, pretty good one, right?
25 and 26.
I think there is a feat like that.
Sir, I need your fire.
Why?
$15 points for the first one.
Okay.
Right. And another 11 points.
So 26 points. Okay. That is enough. So this thing explodes. And who is all within 30 feet of it?
Hi, everybody.
I earned it from right up front for once. And I reap the rewards of that.
Alright, everyone within 30 feet roll dexterity save.
Oh, they must have replaced it.
Wow, these are all different.
Dexterity save?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great.
Now what?
Okay, we'll go around the room.
17.
Okay, so you'll take half.
25.
You'll take half. Shazer.
Shazer.
Dex
save.
Dex save.
Uh, 23.
Half. What,
Okay,
yeah.
6.
6. You're taking full.
9.
9. You take full. 6, 9. Okay.
Damn girl 5.
Alright. So, the full damage is 38. So the half damage is 19 as this thing explodes.
Ouch. Worth it, I guess.
Ow.
So,
That's a cool little last view. I like it.
yeah. Gotta have.
I like it.
Gotta have something in there. All right, so the board has been cleared, and a woman, a little bit older, comes running out, getting who you would recognize as your mother, and sees you standing there, and you know there's,
Shrapnel.
huh?
In shrapnel.
Yes. I would say there's, you know, number one, the first thing you notice is it's a complex wave of emotions for everyone. You know, she sees everything. She runs first to your father, and you can tell she's struggling to hold back tears.
Take my time and sheathe my sword.
Seeing you unharmed is definitely something she's greatly appreciative of, but there's also almost like that look of like guilt through the
I turn
years.
my back and start checking the bodies for anything that might lead us in that direction.
You all notice though his father expression
Reception.
falters. Once I mean, this guy looks like he was a very regal, powerful man at some point. He seems fairly frail and almost a husk of the man Gidion who you remember. And finally, your mother responds, Gidion, you're alive.
Where are they taking her?
There's a hesitation. There's an unspoken apology in there. You feel there's a love there, but there's a guilt there from them as well. What brings you back, son?
Well, my brother died and my sister's been kidnapped, so seemed like the best place to start off. Parties you throw are better than they used to be. I mean, look at the turnout.
I wasn't sure if you'd heard. We only found out.
The light of Vassar now. We hear things.
I always thought your brother would rule here one day.
Yeah, he should have.
You know what that means.
No. No. Was there anything useful on any of these bodies?
They all have.
I just throw stuff in the pile.
Okay. So they all have component pouches. They don't have much in the way of coin. I would say between them all, there's probably about 50 gold. There's none of them were carrying weapons. They wear these black and red or black and gold university robes. So all three of them do that you all recognize there.
Gotta take the ropes.
And then Othin appears. You're back.
Hey,
You take
You
all
said
the
three of
ropes?
them?
There's three.
Yes,
Yes.
I take all 3 ropes.
Are any
Put them in the bag of holding.
stabs, wands, jewelry?
Well,
Did not appear so, no.
maybe
What's
you
in
go.
those
I
component
don't know, it was
pouches?
very peaceful. Very nice.
Anything?
2 moons. It was
I would say a lot of the things that, I mean, that
Woods.
most wizards would use for
Very
different
serene.
things.
But I was concerned about
Nobody else needs components,
how
do
you
they?
guys did.
Yeah, but go for it. Okay.
Sometimes.
I can take one. You said there are 3? I'll take one.
What are they?
Good one.
Spell component
Don't worry
pouches from the.
I appreciate
So
your all help.
just
Who are your friends?
just university ropes.
Yes.
Their.
I assume you're all the light of Vassardell?
That name is persona non grata at the moment.
Gully Muck Crinklepot. Pleasure to meet
Put
your
my hands on my
acquaintance.
hips. Yes, we are.
And Gully, it's very nice to meet you. Gully Muck, you said?
You can call me Gully.
Okay. Mom, of course, then realizes, like, she comes over and she's like, you know, I see you have a teapot.
I do have a tea.
Like tea?
I do.
We could have tea together. We should celebrate this.
Mother, is this really the time?
We've had nothing, and I mean nothing, to celebrate in the last 48 hours. I would like 5 minutes to not cry. So yes, this is necessary. My father's, you know, it would give us time to devise a plan.
Us. Interesting to hear you say that.
She's your sister, she's my daughter.
Here's one in the house.
It's an interesting relationship, to say the least, with us. Gideon's always been a hard soul.
Is Gideon's mother leaving to go?
She's going in.
I go to the kitchen and start a fire.
Gully is going with her.
Okay. So she's in there where you were at, right? Okay. So with those of you outside, and who are the rest of you?
I am oath and stone tied.
Where did you go?
Not sure.
You came on and slaughtered that person. And then you were gone.
That's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Oath
Some things you're good at, some things you're not good at.
and the rest of you?
Defend mind.
The hobgoblin.
Shallow bow. You may call me Gawa and free harbor.
Well, I believe all hobgoblins on this side of the water are free.
Some slaves yet abound.
It's not legal here.
Well, when has the law been followed to the letter as well as the spirit?
That's fair. And what about the winged one over there? Who are you?
No one of consequence.
Who are you?
Chaser.
Okay. I figured. Your descriptions were read to me as I was being told to give you all up or die. That would make you Malika, is that correct?
Yes.
I assumed you were the only dark elf of the group.
Dark.
Elf?
Yes.
Aren't you? That's how you're described. So.
Technically, Shattered Kai. But yes.
Okay. From the Underdark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That must be an interesting story that led you to my boy.
It is.
Is Gully in? Did Gully go?
Gully's inside with you.
Okay.
You, Gully, and your mom.
He's very excitedly getting out tea components.
So what, who leads your group?
Leads?
Yeah, that was not,
It depends on the day.
when they were doling out information, demanding to know where you were, I asked that question and they didn't have an answer.
Oh, really? Do they have a formal leader? Depending on...
They said it was an annoying little satyr, but
Yeah. Brickley?
that's the name, yes.
I would love to know if Brickley's alright.
He certainly helps us. As far as leader, it would depend on what it is that we're trying to accomplish, who are willing to follow along that path. And as of right now, I would say Gideon is leading us
Well,
as we are aiding him in an endeavor.
I need his help, and I need him to take my help.
Maybe you should talk to Gidion.
You saw how well that works.
You don't have to give up.
That's my mother dead.
Who of you can help me
Like the
have a
stop us.
conversation with?
Have a conversation with him?
Yes.
I mean, do you feel that it's going to benefit him?
Benefit both of us.
Then I would help.
He is also now the rightful heir to Silverweave Manor, which you're setting foot on.
This place?
Yes.
This is dumb.
And the university will not be idle. When those, whatever they call them, don't report back, they'll send more.
Well,
We need to talk about the defenses here, but I have not been idle. I think I have information that can help.
well, our home was destroyed. We could use a new one.
You're all welcome here, as long as you need to stay. But I don't believe Gideon came here to stay.
I've always found Gideon to be very open-minded, reasonable.
Really?
Do you know he can turn into a beast? Have you seen that?
No.
No. That's kind of cool.
A beast?
Yeah.
What magic is that?
At this point, I kind of lose track. There's a lot of it going around.
Interesting.
Kind of like a rat.
Of all the choices, a rat.
He's sneaky.
He always was that. Sneaky when it came to attending school. Sneaky when it came to doing anything that he was supposed to be doing.
Well, for whatever it's worth, he's been very helpful to us.
Instrumental.
Oh, we have heard of your deeds from afar, and I am overjoyed that he has found his calling.
Yes, he should
I always
be.
knew he was meant for more, I just did not know what that more was.
He deserves credit for all of them.
Did you really slay a dragon?
Which one?
Well, it said that there was one that was coming to destroy the city and destroyed it within a minute.
That's the one that predates me, correct?
I would reach in the bag of holding and pull up the dragon head. Just in pretty rough condition at this point, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's
Like,
pretty rough. That was probably about 3 or 4 months
Yeah,
ago. That's had
this
to
one?
decompose.
probably mostly bone left at this
Yeah,
point.
Some dripping, rotting flesh on there.
Yes,
Sorry.
we did.
Wow. That is amazing.
Stuff it back in the bag.
All right, well, back inside, Gideon's mom is really, she's really excited about the tea as well. Okay.
I suggest we do green tea today.
Green? What makes you pick green?
Well, you said you needed to calm your nerves.
That I do.
Just busy myself grabbing teacups and.
It's also full of antioxidants.
Where are we sitting?
Let's use the main table.
Okay, I got you.
Do you have anything stronger to put in the tea?
That is a big table.
Yeah, it fits like 18 people. Do we have anything stronger to add to the tea?
Oh,
It's been a rough few days.
like
Do
cinnamon
I know where
or
they store whatever?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab something and set
oh,
it in Gully's.
I don't.
I set it next to my mother instead.
Okay. This
Find
always
something
makes the
that'll
tea
go,
taste
something
better.
that'll complement it.
Oh
You've never added this to your tea before?
no.
Oh, golly monk, you could really expand your tea.
If there's a honey liqueur, that's the one I'm grabbing.
Yeah, and you should talk to your father.
I
He's been
believe most of the words that we had to say. to each
no,
other.
he's been busy,
Already.
and that's what I think has caused some of these problems. Now he has been doing some investigating. He's not been idle. He probably caused some problems for us, but he said he was going to get ridden back no matter what. I think he has information that can help you. Perhaps if we all sit down over some tea and, other ingredients, that we'll all have a good time and talk more. You do know you are the rightful heir now.
I find a glass and I pointedly pour not tea.
No tea in it.
Oh.
Okay. So eventually he comes inside as well. And so your father sits down next to your mother. Do you all sit down at the table as well?
Yeah. If there's tea,
Olfen is gonna hide and stand watch if he fears more are gonna come.
I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I think we have a little time. But that's up to you. But Gideon's mom is Evelyn, by the way, is her name. And Evelyn would really like it if you would share in the tea.
being quite fond of Goldie's tea, I just immediately sit down and start drinking.
Now, would you like something extra added to that? There's just
My glass is a tall
there's
glass.
open
It's
decanters of booze on the table
not.
as well as the tea. So
But I don't have tea. You can tell that that is not tea in my tall glass.
I'll stick with just the tea.
okay. Anybody else?
I'll have some tea.
Would you like?
It's been a long time since I've got to enjoy some of your tea, Gully. Too long.
Would you like anything extra? More for me.
No,
She
yes.
just fills her glass.
Indulge.
Wait a minute. So, what's her name? Evelyn?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Pull out a dagger. Prick your finger with that.
Why?
I have some trust issues.
We have come across many manner of creature. Some of them shift their forms.
Just a small prick.
Just a droplet.
Just a small prick.
It is normal blood.
Thank you.
So
Sheath the dagger.
Gideon's father's like, so I assume some of the stories are true. I saw a dragon head just now.
Yes, Gideon the Dragon Slayer.
This is quite an accomplishment. Everyone here has been very, very proud of you, Gideon. All of your accomplishments. We look for every story we can get, since we don't see you very much.
Gee, I wonder why.
Am I missing something here?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I'll state it.
Oblivious.
16?
You sense some hostilities years in the past, but you can kind of, you've been around, especially, with your background, you maybe appreciate that there's a disconnect, but maybe there's some trying going on by the parenting here.
It was made clear to me years past that my presence was a detriment to the family name. Was that the wording you used?
That was before. As I said, you were a difficult one to get to do anything you didn't want to do.
Well, I mean, he did almost die.
Olthen's
Because of
gonna-
us.
Olthen's gonna lean in.
to Gideon and tell him there is no weakness in forgiveness. And he'll go back to his tea.
I'm so glad you are here today. It is an honor to have you all here. But I doubt you're looking to stay.
No. Do you have any information that could be useful to us?
Again, I have not been idle. I do believe I can guide you to the next spot I think you need to be. I was hoping first we could spend some time talking about the defenses. And perhaps
Defenses of the manor?
the manor here. As I said, the university will not, they will not stop. They will send more.
Don't you think you should just leave this place? It's brick and wood.
There's people here that rely on us, Gideon. It's never been just about the manor. All the people who work on the property, all the servants, they would have nothing if we left.
Take them with you.
Take them where? This property has been in our family for hundreds of years.
And you stay here, it'll be here for one day longer. That's about it though.
I'm not weak and feeble. We can defend this place.
I have seen the resources of the university. I know how the university operates. I told you how the university operates years ago.
You did at that. And maybe you were the only one who, but I don't think you even saw this coming.
No, if I'd seen this coming, I probably would have gotten myself killed years ago.
He pulls a ring that's around a necklace, and you recognize the ring as a ring that your brother has had for many years. The symbol is the heir. This is rightfully yours. You are the heir to the Silverweed Manor. Should I die, and I will not live forever, this is all yours.
You made it apparent that that would not be possible for me over a decade ago.
Times have changed, Gideon, and so am I. I am sorry that I was so hard on you. It was not my intention. I wanted the best for you. I've always only wanted the best for you. And look at you now, a hero of lore. People write stories about you.
People read anything.
They do. But can you imagine how much the people will greet you with respect now that you are the rightful heir, Gideon of the Light of Vassadel? It's not just about us, Gideon. It's never been just about us. There's so many people tied to this manor, and they need to know that they'll be protected. I can't turn them all into refugees.
I feel like we can work all of this out later. What we need to focus on is getting Gideon's sister back.
We do.
Not the future of this manor.
I think we can do both. I don't think you're in a position to travel tonight. You need a good night's sleep.
Can I say this moment?
I do agree. Sure. And perhaps I might be
Have
able
we
to help.
pricked his finger?
You're not.
Maybe we
Father
should
is
prick his
always
finger.
very someone who is
Well, for the love of God,
Hold the dagger out.
he pricks his hand forcefully.
Oh, good. Okay.
Now he's
My
like
father
bleeding
has
profusely.
always been one to hedge his bets and to try to get as many things accomplished as possible. It is not beyond him to get the most out of it for the family as well as saving his daughter.
Place my
I rolled
hand
an 18%
into his hand,
motive.
right, and use one of my lay on hands pool to cure the wound in his hand.
Feels the warmth from your hand. There's a connection there.
Oh man.
I might be able to assist with possibly locating your
I
sister.
made an insight check to like try to sense his like does he seem honest?
Do you need something first?
What was the
An
insight
18.
check? 18.
Just a quiet space.
You get the feeling that yes, he does
Plenty
want
of quiet space here.
what's best for Gideon, but he also wants what's best for this place. Like you feel like there's his motive is two-sided.
He's definitely very concerned about the image of
Not necessarily the
Silver.
image, but you do genuinely feel like he is concerned about the future of this manor. Like and he's kind of putting on almost like a little bit of a false sense of bravado about the place a little bit.
Okay.
Gully is going to ask to be excused.
Yes. Would you like to see your rooms? We have plenty of rooms for the night if you need them.
Well, I just need a quiet space for
I'll
a moment.
show him.
We should really spend some time tonight before talking about plans to retrieve your sister, but also defenses for the manor. I have some ideas, but as the heir now, I'd prefer to run them by you.
Stop with the air. Just stop with that. How do you intend to defend your home?
And Gideon, we do need a home.
If he doesn't want it.
Ours was destroyed.
Yeah.
Other than Brickley's room. You noticed
Huh?
Huh?
Defenses, what were you thinking?
Well, some magical ones for sure. I didn't know if you had any additional ideas in mind that we could use. I would certainly try to play off the next group here, as I have no idea where their people went. Based on that explosion, I don't have to hide that big metal creature, but I do need to hide some bodies.
You would also need to hide the fact that your gate was blown into.
It is an issue.
That we can probably fix. We can probably get rid of some of the damage done by the one
Okay.
exploding.
What ideas do you all have? Certainly you're a group of heroes. I'm sure you've had to defend a keep or two maybe in your travels.
No.
Strangely enough.
I mean, all the stories say you just kill everything, but I don't know how true those would be.
The best way to defend something is by killing your adversary.
So these aren't exaggerated.
That's
Like every story I hear is how you all just charge in and then when you leave everything around you's dead.
Well, I mean,
Is that really how it goes?
no.
Not at all.
I don't feel that.
Well, we
that's
don't charge in
fair.
there. Innocent places.
I mean, we've taken the diplomatic approach a couple times.
Okay.
We've talked our way out of complaints. I mean, not this guy, but
That's not true. Just not this one.
I'm not much of a fighter
Watching
myself.
Gideon counting on his hand here.
there has been a lot of death.
Okay.
I'd like to think most of it unavoidable.
Well, then I think I know what I would like to unleash you all on. Anybody who I suspect has touched my daughter, I would like to unleash your group on because I hope everyone you talk to over there does die.
Oh.
After you get the information.
Oh yeah, then send him.
Of that, at least, Father, you can be assured.
Now, should they should they not be friendly when they come? How do we
I don't
defend
think
this
they know the
place?
real meat though.
And as he asks that question, that is where we are going to take our first break of the evening.
All right.
So we will come back and decide how best to protect the keep and what you guys are going to do for the evening. So we'll see you very shortly.
If you're a seasoned adventurer or just stepped into the magical realm of tabletop gaming, the Earthshade Glint Crystal dice promise to elevate your experience. Beyond being mere game tools, they are symbols of your connection to nature and the vast cosmic tapestry. Immerse yourself in the power of the elements as you hold the dice in your hand. Let the mocha brown die guide your fate and channel your druidic energy that flows through each roll. Earthshade Glint Crystal, wielded by Bill.
Welcome back to Great Chaos. As always, a group of friends, we get together, we do stuff.
Thanks, Bill.
So we love each other and you for viewing us tonight. So, when we left, the group had a little bit of a battle.
We're doing hand hugs.
Yes. And they won their battle, especially after Othin came in and did 400 points of damage in a round. But after that, and after he took a little time out, they are now all back
Time out, that's what you're calling that?
having family time with
Yes.
Gideon's family. So,
I feel like I'm on Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil is trademark.
so yes.
Dr. Philip.
Yes. Philip.
Yes.
So,
Is in no way affiliated with Great Chaos.
yes, that we know of. He's probably a viewer. But, anyway.
Doc, if you're not watching, please do.
Yes. So, here we are at the kitchen table.
Yes.
Family time with Gideon and his family. Is there anything else you would all like to discuss over the table?
Pretty certain I need another drink.
There's plenty of alcohol,
Okay.
which now your father and your mother are taking in this as well. So, tell me, what has Gideon been like since he's been a part of this Light of Bastard now?
Another drink.
He talks to his sword a lot.
Wait, what? His mom's like, wait, what? What do you mean he talks to his sword?
It's not a
misspeak
euphemism.
Are you trying to confuse her?
Like, does it talk back?
Yes. No.
Son, you have a legendary sword?
Sorry, what?
You have a legendary sword?
I mean, you legendary?
I am greatest swordsman that's ever seen any realm, Sir Edmund Jafari.
Yep.
That's like, my goodness, you guys have had some impressive adventures, I'm sure. What is he eating?
Piece of licorice.
What are you
Can we
eating?
not feed him that? No, that's way Where too did he big get for him. licorice?
Is there something we can put it in? Or?
My hand.
Oh,
Is he just in the muzzle in your bag?
Jesus. Anyways, wonderful.
Great Chaos mascots.
Yes, we have them. As they choke on
adorable
licorice.
schnauzers.
Yeah, they can't handle the licorice. Like our fearless DM does.
Hey.
Although, I'm thinking your
Yeah.
parents might have a liquor problem
Yeah.
here is what I'm gathering.
Anyways,
Okay, so-
tell me some stories about
Have some
Gideon.
children, watch one die, and watch one get kidnapped. Then stay sober.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. That's
Tell me
fair.
about Gideon. Gully,
Don't
what do
make
you
me
know
defend
about
him.
Gideon? You surely have a story on Gideon.
One time we carried our captain through the sewers.
Through the sewers?
He fought very well in a tournament.
The grand tournament?
Yeah.
You entered that?
Yeah, he did. He even defeated his first opponent.
What? My boy entered the tournament. I didn't even know about this. Wow.
Came as to a surprise when I found out that I had entered it as well.
Very interesting.
Fought valiantly.
I performed better than I could have even foreseen.
Very, very interesting. So,
It's like an out-of-body experience.
about you,
Was.
Othin,
Was.
is it? Othin? I saw you, do that thing with your swords.
Do that thing.
Or you sliced that woman up. She deserved it.
She did not sound friendly. That is for sure.
No, she did not have my best intentions at heart. I do not shed tears for her. I'm glad she's dead. And he throws back another drink. Very glad she's dead.
So what are these defenses
Well,
that you have in place? Let's get back to that.
I can put some in place magically, some wards and that will out further, that will give us some warning. Where when Mom's like, I can get them to the cellars. I can hide different people here so that they're not subjected to whatever might come about. And we do have some hidden passages from the cellars that get us out to the forest. So that can be an escape plan if need be. But
Are we sure people cannot enter from those tunnels from the forest?
I doubt they know about them. I think that's one thing Gideon can attest to is how well those have been hidden over the years.
Well,
Now, some people use them when
Magic
they
can
weren't
reveal
supposed
things.
to growing up.
magic will reveal things that you think are hidden.
It might, but that's why we ward them, so that their magic cannot find them. What I'm looking for is some ways to do some damage if they show up. What do you all have in mind for that? Seems like you're good at destroying things.
Yes, with swords, weapons, and generally at arm's reach or within.
Do you have an idea
their
what
range.
direction they may come from?
Oh, they'll come right up the main entrance. They have no reason to think otherwise. They'll come right up that gate, they'll march right up the road, and they'll go, "We demand to know where the Light of Aetherdale is." And they'll say it just like that.
Fairly good impression.
And then they'll say, "Tell us or we'll kill you."
Hey, Dad, you can have another drink now.
I think I will.
Bring
All
us
right.
some tea this time?
Sure, you
Are
pour
we,
tea in
are
it,
we
and he adds
pretty
it to
sure
his
that
drink.
they're going to make another trip out here? Are they?
Well,
Are they're
when
aware
these
that
ones
somebody's
don't.
already come out here?
Yeah, and those people they sent are not going to check back in.
Not anytime soon.
Yep. So
I would like to hide in the woods
best
along
I
the
can
main.
do is to set up some. I can use mold earth and whatnot to try to create maybe some drop falls, maybe some traps.
Okay. I
You
like
guys
that.
might be able to help me
Can
out
I
with
make
some of
traps?
those.
Dig
If
some
we
trenches
can
and
That's kind of what he's talking
Get
about.
something in the way of maybe spikes to put in some of them or whatnot, as long as we can disguise them a little bit.
Do you have any allies you've come across that might be able to lend aid?
That are here right now.
I don't know. Do you have any allies?
None within reach.
Surprisingly enough, yes, we do have allies, but I don't have any right around here.
Well, whatever help you can give, I'm willing to lead the defenses.
How close to the Wargun Trail are we?
Just wore that sweatshirt today.
You're probably about 3 days from there.
Yeah, no, not close enough.
What? Are we expecting them imminently?
No,
What timeline are we
no, I would
looking at?
imagine probably
Day or so, at least.
I would have at least a couple days before they realize no one's checked back in and they decide to send somebody else.
Do
Seems
we
smart.
anticipate being here when they do come?
You have, I think, another mission. In the morning, I would like to take you as close as I dare to an encampment that I have uncovered that I believe they know the whereabouts.
Let's go now.
The morning. You need rest.
I mean,
I need rest. You need rest.
It's just you on camera.
Oh. Well, there you all are.
All of those facial expressions for nothing.
Oh my goodness.
But
we need more than your pretty face.
you're all welcome that you got to stare at me.
That's fair. I mean, come on. They're watching for you.
Yes.
And Brad's one fan is
Yes.
no more than I got.
You don't know
I would
how
like
many,
to go
how many
under
hundreds
the
of fans
cover
are
of
just
night.
Gully fans.
to check out this.
He's weird. My favorite.
What's that?
Keep asking for feet pics.
Open would like
Whoa.
to go under the cover of night.
I mean,
check out
truth be
this.
told, don't we keep asking?
Yes. It's going to take us much of the day to get there. If we leave in the morning,
I hide in your bushes.
we'll get there just before nightfall.
Okay.
Am I correct in surmising that your style of casting is of the wizardly tradition?
It is.
Perhaps we might compare spell books at your leisure. Leisure?
I
Leisure?
think he means
Pleasure?
that
I read
he'll show
that
you
word,
his.
but I've never heard
You
it
show him
spelled.
yours.
Okay. He just takes another drink. He's starting to get a little tipsy now.
Oh.
We have rooms prepared. We'll have a great breakfast in the morning for you. But if you could help draw up some of these plan ideas, we'll put our people to work on it. We'll protect this keep. It'll still be here when you return with Rin. Obviously, not sending her to that shithole university now.
At this point, Gully's gonna excuse himself and go to a quiet space.
Okay.
I'll go with him because I gotta show him his room.
Okay. The rooms are all upstairs.
Yep. I know the way.
Yes.
I feel uneasy about staying inside Manor's bag.
What's to be uneasy about?
Just a feeling.
Did it occur to you when you were here or when you disappeared?
When I was here. I never disappeared until I was on this property, so.
I'm gone, so I can't ask him that. Never mind.
Nothing weird gonna happen here. We'll keep you safe. Somebody comes in and he kind of wiggles his fingers. He's like, I know magic.
Strongly resisting the urge to try to steal this book.
Do I notice you eyeing it?
He doesn't have his book out anywhere where you see it. He doesn't walk around holding a book.
Well, that just seems unwise. Too bad then.
Well, first light then, we do this. Which of you can draw up these plans you speak of? These pits.
I already was walking up to that, so it's just them.
Open? Sure. Value your input. Light of Vassardell, huh?
Yes.
It's an honor to have you all here this evening.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure Has Gideon shared you any stories of us?
No.
Less than nothing, actually. I was not aware he had a family unit.
Yeah. Me neither.
Well, we are his family. He is heir to this place now.
I just assumed he was born on the streets.
No. He is the noblest of noblemen.
He is?
Gideon Silverweave will be the head of the Silverweave Manor. And he will bring glory upon our house.
Okay.
Such glory. And of course you're all invited.
To the glory?
Yes. Might be able to find a way to
Follow the yellow brick road.
Our glory is whole here. And I thought maybe without you having a place,
We might
Slide in.
you might
Slide
find
in.
yourselves able to share in our whole glory. Maybe this could be,
We are no strangers to glory.
maybe this could
A
become
whole
your,
lot of glory.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I just hope we live to see what's on the other side of all that glory.
Glory.
I
well,
kind of prefer I don't.
we could add on to the keep and you could all put your base here
Yes.
under Gideon's rulership.
Sure.
Seems like a really good idea. I will draw the plans for this in the morning. What do you all say? Yes?
Good night.
Is that a yes?
Good
That's a
night.
good night.
Then I count on your blade.
Tomorrow? Absolutely.
It's a yes for me.
Consider this your new
I'm
home.
very interested in your glory.
All right. To the whole glory.
Huzzah!
And not an inch less.
Dilly dilly.
All right.
Luck.
Holy glory.
To it.
So
Now, what height are we raising this whole glory to?
Some of us,
Short
is there a plethora of
options? Like tiers?
plenty of room for all of you.
Tiers of glory?
perhaps we could construct a small staircase?
Jesus. All the way to the top?
Hey, 3 cheers for glory.
All right.
Oh wait, if you can't reach it, that means you're probably on the other side. Shit.
Putting in work.
Grind it out.
Talk about the first thing that pops up.
Tears of glory.
Or pops in.
Tears of the whole glory.
Yes, the whole glory.
All right. So you all find your rooms for the evening. You show them all into rooms, or
I had showed Gully to his room. I knew he was planning on doing a casting, and I just kind of hung out to cover.
are you guys gonna share rooms, or you each want your own room this evening? There's enough.
I don't freaking care. My old room's still available?
It is.
Okay. I don't use it.
Much? No.
No.
You offer that one up, or leave that one?
Yeah, you can use my room. I don't care.
What would we
Change
find
the
in,
sheets,
in
right?
Gideon's childhood?
I call Gideon's room.
Whole glory. Whole of glory.
Be curious as to.
Probably old beginner spell books. Probably some old thieves picks.
Posters from Wizards Illustrated on the wall.
Wizards Illustrated. There you go. There you go.
Cover models.
A sexy orc in a thong.
No,
Some leather chaps.
maybe.
Kind of doing that little like backwards look.
So that thing where it's a ball gag,
Yeah.
there's a harmonica instead.
Make music with me.
You've been hanging out with Ricky.
That was out of character. Sorry.
All right. So, you all find your rooms for the evening. Is anything anyone would like to do before they go to bed?
I would like to try to find Gideon. If I can figure out what room he's in.
Are you with me?
I hung out outside your room until you were done with your casting.
Oh.
So I'd probably be able to find him.
I would think so then, yeah.
He's outside the door, just leaning up against
I
outside
would
the
be able
door.
to find it.
What are we gonna do here? What's the move?
Honestly, do what we can to help him plan whatever he wants to do to fortify this place. I don't know what spells he plans on casting. We're not set up to do anything more than minimal, moderate kind of physical impediments to someone taking this place, but it's not something that we'll be overcome quickly. I mean, otherwise, we're gonna get him a sister if we can.
Agreed, but he was hell-bent on saving the manor, but insists that we all leave.
He wants
For
to
at least 2
fortify
days.
this place. He wants to fortify this place. He always tries to do a couple of things at once. So he's always going to try to hedge or protect his bets as well as he can. He wants as much assistance with one while someone else takes care of another for him. Welcome to life with my dad.
I drew up some plans. Deadfalls under all of the entrances. Any low windows.
We can do what we can to help him with that. I'll get the cantrips in the morning so that I can help with some of the earth moving. I'm certain we've got something we can use as spikes, put in some of those traps. Closest ally I can think of is if we could get anyone from the Thieves Guild to assist in moving people in and out, like the one that we used to get here.
Right.
That's the closest ally I can think of. Anyone else is too far away to be of use.
And if we're leaving in the morning, there's no way we can do anybody.
I can see if I can send something out to get to people tonight. But
I think our best bet is to do a quick fortification and then try to get your sister and get back here before anything else happens. Because we're going to be the best fortification for this place.
yeah. Honestly, by the time they figure out that something's going awry, how long would it take us to get here? It should take
Well, we don't know
about 2 days.
we don't know their means of travel. We don't know how they got
True.
here. We don't know if they teleported here or if
You also know you have a group hell-bent on causing some problems for them right in the city too. So.
Correct.
So about 2 days.
It's going to be a day there, get her in almost a day back.
Correct.
That does not leave us much time.
Yeah, he's not going to leave this place.
He's staying?
He's going to stay. He won't leave this place. My mother won't leave this place. They made that abundantly clear, and I don't see it in their character to leave this place. The place, position, what he has built around himself here, it means more to him than most things, in my opinion.
That was the feeling I got listening to him talk.
So we will do the best that we can in the morning, and then we're gone.
We should set a watch.
All right, so the question is each person in their own room or are you sharing rooms?
I think probably sharing the room.
Well, who with who then?
Doubling up.
I don't know about for the entire night, but I did want to work with Gully
I don't know, I'm in Gideon's room.
shortly before bed.
Now, you're not married to go in the game.
Right, just a word before.
That's what they call it these days. Sounds like the whole glory though.
Don't like your
Whoa.
implication.
Whoa.
I mean, I do, but not in this circumstance.
All right,
I would be in my own room.
so you're gonna have your own room. All right.
You want to stop watching?
I have a bad
Continuing
feeling.
to work on Dimension Door.
Okay. So as you're in your own room,
Oh dear.
here we go. The lights begin to darken in your room. Candles begin to
What's that?
flicker.
Guess there goes that.
Malika, you dare defy me. You dare betray your master. Those were my acolytes you attacked. You don't deserve to live. You've had multiple opportunities to work to free me, but instead, you get in the way. You don't deserve to live, Malika. You don't deserve my power, and for that, I forsake you. And you feel this energy being pulled out of you. And all of the dark energy that you've ever had, you've ever used to cast any of those spells through the dark energy, you feel leaving you, being ripped from your body. Good luck being a weak and foolish mortal with no powers other than those granted to you by your pansy relatives.
Fine, you are my master no more. I don't need your darkness.
Without my darkness, you will not survive the week. You will die.
We'll see.
And the lights go back to normal. What are you guys doing?
I'm casting a spell,
What spell?
divination.
Okay.
So I create an offering.
Yep.
I am going to choose some holy water
Okay.
and some coin, which the spell consumes at least 25 gold piece worth. I ask a single question of my god of a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. You offer a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Okay.
Spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. And the rest doesn't matter because I'm not casting it twice.
Okay. So, what is the question you wish to ask?
So Gully kneels down, closes his eyes, reaches out to Lyra.
Okay.
Lyra, may you guide me once more through light and joy. And then he asks, where is the best place to intercept Gideon's sister Rin?
It's silent for a little bit. Gideon's father holds the key. Follow the path he sets you on. It will get you there. But Gully, do not just murder everyone in that camp, or you will never find Rin. And then it goes silent.
Thank you, Lyra.
Mr. Crinklepop, are you awake?
Yes.
Do you have a moment?
A quick moment, yes.
Hopefully that will suffice. I'm finding myself in a bit of a crisis of faith, and I wonder if you might help me.
Absolutely, you have all that I can have to offer.
Excellent.
Ooh.
When you... Well, how to ask that? Have you felt called?
My entire life.
Spiritually?
Yes.
And did Lyra speak with you before you accepted your calling?
In which way? Which calling are you referring?
You are a member of the clergy, are you not? Father,
Yes.
Reverend, Pastor, something? That calling specifically, just to serve.
It's complicated, but did I speak with her before I took the oath?
Yes, but did she, they, he, them,
She
speak?
I'm gonna walk away at
Back.
this point. and
Oh, they're having
find my
a
room.
theological discussion.
Yep.
Oh, you were
Okay.
listening.
I was at the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. I would have probably acknowledged you if I know. Yes, no?
What was the question?
Did Lyra speak with you? Speak to you? Did you hear her voice?
Before my oath, yes.
What was the process like? Oathing, vowing. Is it permanent?
Are you looking to reach
I
Lyra?
walked away from that.
No. Definitely
Oh.
not.
Might I ask who?
You may, but I'm unable to answer you.
What? Have you felt called?
More and more each day. It's become
No.
untenable to ignore.
I believe the process is quite personal. I'm not sure that there's one answer or one path.
I'll leave you with a final question then. Do you ever regret your decision?
No. I don't feel regret. I guess my feelings were already quite strong in favor of following and spreading the love and light of Lyra.
Yes, I do suppose that would make it easier. In any case, thank you.
If you're having doubts, take time. It's no rush.
Would that were true. Thank you for your time tonight.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
I know you are.
But I leave you with this. Pray on it.
Thank you. And
It may Lear's light bless your path.
thank you.
Does anyone else do anything this evening?
I go and find a bottle and I sleep with my lights up in the sitting room.
Okay.
Someone downstairs.
Gotcha. All right.
Not taking it.
Okay. All right.
Working on dimension door.
Okay. Night goes by uneventful after all the other events occurred. The rest of the night uneventful. And as first light comes, servants begin to pour in, and of course I see you sitting there, and Gidion's back. Welcome home, my lord. Yeah.
Ooh, my lord.
Stop. Just
I don't think I'm permitted to say that, my lord.
don't change things. Some of you swaddled me.
Oh.
What are you already?
It is, my lord.
Gideon.
Yes, sir. Yes, my lord. Gidion, my lord.
Alright, my parents wanted somewhat of a breakfast.
They're already in the kitchen. Their little eyes a little bloodshot, but they're in there helping prepare. Your dad just kind of making sure like things are placed a certain way, not really helping so much as just pointing and
Dad,
yeah, Gideon,
sit down.
are you ready?
You're causing more chaos than anything. Sit down.
He throws an apple to you.
Snack it.
Yes. You'll need those reflexes.
Sit down.
Okay. You all come down to breakfast?
Oh yeah.
All right. So there's quite the breakfast has been prepared. Meats, vegetables, fruits, pancakes, tea, dragonberry jelly tarts.
All you did was read his shirt.
Nonetheless, gotta have
I knew I wore this for
dragonberry
a reason.
jelly tarts.
Gully's play is only dragonberry jelly tarts.
Oh, you like those?
They are a favorite of mine.
Gideon used to filch a couple of those always every day. Used to swipe them on his way out to wherever he was going.
Very true.
Sometimes Master would leave half of one on a plate and forget about it for a few days. And then it was safe enough to steal.
Oh.
What?
Would you like a fresh
Try one fresh.
Yes. Why not?
See, Gideon, we can't let the rest of the world end up the way he was raised. That's why this banner's important. It's why you're important.
Yes, thank you.
Hoarding extreme wealth?
To keep the world from growing up as slavery. A hoard extreme wealth.
No, he just hoards wealth.
We provide for over 100 people on this land.
Yeah.
While everybody's distracted and talking, I want to try to hold my hand up and see if, so that the Eldritch Blast flames in my hand like before. Like, are they gold like they were, or are they gone?
No, you have
Okay,
them,
they're
but
just
they're
bright.
Yeah, they're bright light.
There's no darkness surrounding them, kind of like
None
before.
whatsoever.
That is beautiful, but a little bright.
Sorry. He came to me last night.
Who?
I told you.
Who came to you?
Who came in my manor?
No.
I mean, I believe we all did.
Melith.
At the top of it.
For the glory.
What is a male?
Melith did.
Oh,
You saw him?
I did.
Here.
Well, kind of. He spoke to me.
What is a male?
This doesn't involve you, sir.
a very, very ancient and powerful demon.
What?
I could kill him.
Came here?
Don't say that, Chaser. That you will.
I don't have defenses for this.
Well, we're here right now, so you do. Yes, he spoke to me. He told me.
What now?
He told me that I had failed him. And he was revoking his powers from me. Told
Probably
me that I
gives you a
killed
very
his.
big hug.
Told me I killed his acolytes.
You guys need a minute.
I told him I didn't need him anymore. I had the light. And now I have this.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
As is your commitment to the light.
Well, I hope I won't disappoint my family as well.
It's a hard thing to disappoint family.
I'm used to it by now.
I don't have family.
Oh,
Oh,
you have
yeah.
us.
Mom,
They are my
here,
family.
Well,
pour him some more tea.
really, don't you have Melith?
Yeah, family. Well, Gideon, your father tells me you were all thinking about moving in here and making this your base of operations.
Well,
Sorry, what?
That's one option.
not moving in.
Oh.
Just
I'm sorry, what?
in the same manner in which we lived with Brickley.
We just discussed it last night. It was a powerful conversation,
Do you remember last night?
more or less. We talked about the glory that you were going to bestow upon this place when
Gideon, might I have a word?
this becomes the new home of the Light of Bastardel.
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've already asked for plans to be drawn up for an expansion for you.
Yes, training rooms. Aviaries. Spaces for the bird.
I'm gonna go find a bottle.
Not
Beginning of the
not
day.
at this time of day. We have important things to do. We need you at your best.
Are you familiar with
I put it down.
BDSM?
Oh.
And I walk out of the room.
No.
The Commodore. You'll figure it out when he comes.
I've heard good stories about him.
Great guy.
I spoke with Lyra last night. She thinks your father, his plan is the correct plan to find Ren. But she didn't, and I promise she did warn that if we cause unnecessary harm, Ren will be lost. So I believe
Well, what she said is don't kill everyone in the camp.
she said don't kill anyone.
No, she said don't kill
She
everyone.
said don't kill anyone. Unless absolutely.
Well, they all need to die.
Lyra
You
says
changing the information might get her lost.
Who needs to die?
These people who took my daughter.
Lyra warned against unnecessary death.
Speaking of which, why are we still sitting around? Your sister kidnapped.
We were going to draw up the plans this morning for the defenses, and then I was going to get you on your way.
Planes for the
Well, let's
defensive.
get us on our way first.
Yeah, I think
Let's-
we should get
let's
your
do it now.
daughter back
Let's go.
before.
Where did you think she was located?
Okay. So I scouted about a day's ride north of here, or sorry, south of here, in the forest, as close as I could get. There are scouts out in the woods, but I was able to keep myself unseen. They have a camp there. I'm not sure what they're up to, but they know what happened. Everyone I've talked to has pointed me in this direction. Everyone I've trusted to talk to. And I've bribed a lot of people in the last 2 days.
Who's in the camp?
Scoundrels and acolytes.
So the university?
I believe so. They took her. I guarantee they took her. And she never made it to Vassardell. So they took her to one of their hideouts. These people will know.
Well, let's go then.
I've spent time over the last 24 hours or 48 hours with some of the most unsavory people you could imagine. People who don't even shower.
I can imagine.
Yes, well, I'm sure you all have had to see some unsavory things as well in your time. It's the light of Vassardell. But stinky people, that's the worst.
Stinky people?
People don't wash or bathe.
That's
I don't remember the last time I had
often a privilege of the wealthy and the free.
There's rivers, you could at least jump in one of those.
He said
Some
free
of those
too.
are nothing but refuse and waste
He's kind of
from
gloomy
some of
today.
the well-to-do.
They should find a way to not stink.
Yes.
You should find a way to help more people.
Hundreds, Gideon, hundreds.
Let's
of people.
move on. Let's move on.
When you come back, we will have plans for your expansion.
Yes.
Back to the homestead.
Under your leadership, Gideon, this will blossom. Mom
You have
shows
extra
up with
horses.
Mom shows. Oh yeah, they got horses. I'll get you horses, and Mom shows up with a basket of food
We don't need those.
and a bottle.
Oh, Jesus.
No, we don't ever need horses.
I take the bottle.
Between Gawa and I will be fine.
It's true. Would the Silverweave estate happen to have any spare armor in their
Spare what?
armor?
Armor. What kind of armor would you like?
Whatever you have. Heavy, light, medium.
I mean, we certainly have a little bit of chain shirt and I think there's a suit of scale mail we could part with as well.
Whatever you can spare would be put to good use, I'm sure.
I would say he could part with a suit, like a chain mail, chain shirt, but also some scale mail as well.
It's an either or situation, right? You don't get both.
No, yeah.
Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Silverweave?
Yes.
Lord and Lady Silverweave?
I'll take the time to create a 3 of the Phantom Steeds.
Okay.
So, first one I will prepare
I have some.
directly in front of Othin.
I have some.
I made you a unicorn. Your size.
Or there's room
That's
in the back
little,
of my
by the
kilt.
way.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I have
Smaller and pudgier,
I have some.
short.
Magical parts.
It's got a little bit of a short horn. You're used to shorter horn.
I'm sorry, you have what?
I have some armor that maybe you'd be interested in. Yes. Half plate plus 1.
That seems extravagant.
Is that in the bag of holding somewhere?
What?
The half plate plus one?
I don't know. I thought you sold it.
What are worldly possessions anyway?
I gave it to.
Your
Norton.
father
Gave it
pulls
back
you
when
aside
he
as
started it.
you're getting ready to embark.
I think it would be in Tanquorin's bag of holding.
It might be.
You must stay safe.
I appreciate the thought. Perhaps we may rejoin.
I'd reach into my bag of holding and think of armor. No.
Gideon, you must, above all else on this mission, return alive. Please. I can't lose
Ah, yes.
another son. You are the rightful heir now. Please take care of yourself.
That's always my intent.
Well,
And I will return your daughter.
and you,
If I can.
return yourself as well. You're more valuable alive to this world. The people need you, not just here. You're a hero now.
No hero.
Oh, he's a hero.
Ask anyone. They'll tell you. The people of Silverweave keep all of them talk of you in great fondness. What a great hero you are.
He is the light of Rest.
Not surprised.
Oh. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Be safe. Remember, it's a day's ride south. It'll be at the southern end of the Ascaris Forest. It's there. You'll find the camp.
Hop on one of the steeds.
You guys begin to make your journey. So how many horses do you have?
I would make 3.
I would prefer one of those.
You can also make 3.
So are you, the 6 of you, gonna ride the 6 phantom steeds?
Yes.
Like the heroes that you are as you ride out of Silverweave Manor upon your phantom steeds?
Yep, unicorns and sea horses.
Pretty impressive. People are cheering as they're going about their daily work.
I slow down to wave.
I walk the steed.
You walk your phantom steed.
Yeah, I walk the steed until I'm out of sight
Okay.
of these motherfuckers.
I chant, all hail Gideon, the light of Vasterdell.
Gideon!
You're gonna get left.
It's still being chanted as you're riding kind of away. You hear, Gideon!
Yes.
So your ride is pretty uneventful and you're moving very quickly.
Embrace it.
So you get to the forest before nightfall because of how fast these steeds
Yeah.
move. So you have an idea that you need to enter the forest. What would you like to do?
I'd like to pull to a stop on the edge of the forest and say, okay, I have these 3 robes from the university. So technically, between the 3 robes and my abilities, 4 of us could appear as university members.
It is chilly because it is winter. So,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
not.
we have the bracelets.
There's a little bit of snow on the ground, but there's not. It's not like blinding snowstorm.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have those bracelets.
We do?
Some of us do at
Yeah.
least.
I know that the two of you are pretty good at blending in, right? So if the four of us put on the robes,
I would say it's later in the day, but it's not yet nighttime.
the two of you tried to stick to the shadows, I think we have a pretty good opportunity to move through here and perhaps not raise alarm. Your thoughts? Good
That
idea.
strikes me as a well thought out plan.
So we can at least advance closer to the encampment.
Okay.
When we get closer, I can send the hawk up and
I would say you're probably about an hour from where it's going to be dusk.
see what we see.
I think I can also grant us access if they have a password.
Perfect. So I will hand out the 3 cloaks, and then I will use disguise self, so I can make myself, including clothing, armor, weapons, anything, right, look different. So I will also appear as a member of the university. Quite frankly, I will choose the one who was speaking when we came up on that particular altercation.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You want to start walking into the woods, or
Yeah.
who is
Yeah.
going?
Walk towards the encampment.
Do we have a location on that, or could we just say it's in the woods?
Well, as you begin walking towards it, I'll kind of show you. You see.
I bless.
Excuse me.
Do you want stealth checks from the 2
Well, you guys decide
Un-
what you're going to do, I guess.
undisguised individuals?
Some of these again.
I think any observer would be would rouse suspicions if
Roll.
skulking. I don't know.
Rolls. Those of you who are moving. Who is everybody moving forward?
Yes, we're disguised as members of the university.
Who?
Othin and Gideon are not. They are trying to stick to the shadows.
Okay, those that are trying to stick to the shadows, please roll me
We are in disguise, the other 4 of us.
stealth checks. And you can decide which way you want to come from. But the woods that you're coming through come from here.
Behind.
Us up.
So you'd be
There.
coming from here, yes.
I have a 28.
28 for stealth.
Yes.
Okay, put your character where you want it to be, and what was yours?
I'm not rolling because I'm in the road.
Okay, so you're in a row.
Gideon.
Gideon needs to roll a stealth. Okay.
Gideon and Othin are
22.
sneaking about. So do we see the encampment as we approach?
Okay, so that's where they're approaching from?
Right, that's what you said, Bill?
Yeah, so you guys just walk right up. You see the sentry, and you just walk right up.
No,
Hey,
no, I said, once we can actually see
Where do you want
the
me?
encampment, then I'm
I
gonna
think
send it
I'll
off.
see you. So maybe.
So you guys are gonna pull back, and you're not gonna walk right up there.
Correct.
Okay.
No, as soon as we can see the perimeter of the encampment, I'll send the hawk
Okay.
up into the air.
So if you could back those guys up a little bit, they're not that close.
Is this uphill? Is that what this is?
A little bit, yes. Yep.
Back what guys up?
Those guys, yeah, they're not out that far yet. They're still back.
Then whoever is closest to me, I would place a hand on their shoulder.
Okay, so the hawk can see this encampment.
Correct, and I can see through its eyes, but I cannot see
Yep.
through my own eyes now. So I kind of brace myself on the closest person's
Shazer.
shoulder.
I'm
Shazer.
guessing.
Say, bear with me for a moment. So, hawk goes up above the encampment. So this would be what I see.
Yep. You can kind of see, can you hear through the hawk or no, only see?
Let me double check.
I believe you can.
Where is it? Where is my find familiar? There it is. Basically, you can see through their eyes and hear what it hears until the start of the next turn. Gaining the benefits of any special senses the familiar has. And so for the Bloodhawk, it has keen sight, it has advantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight, and yes, I can hear what it hears.
Okay. So you can kind of hear there's a tune being played in the camp. They've got a fire going, and kind of around listening to the one guy playing an instrument there, and he's kind of sharing different songs. And
Sounds quite nice.
Yeah, I'd have it land.
as you listen closer, though, you can hear the song about there once was a gal from Vassardell who felt like heaven but left you like hell, and
Okay.
you know, the words continue on as they're getting kind of lewd a little bit. You know? It's talking about how she left him with a present that he did not want, his dick itched for 3 weeks.
So
The gift that keeps on giving.
do I see any location where it looks like a prisoner would be kept? Do I see like
He did not.
any cage, any other enclosures?
Just those wagons.
The wagons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But no other like outbuildings or
Nope.
Are those tents over there?
Those are, yes.
Okay.
so I would recall the hawk and relay to the group what I saw. Looks like 8 to 10 combatants. I don't see Gideon's sister. I see some wagons and potentially some tents she could be kept in, but no sign of her.
These are all magical adepts, correct?
You don't know. Some of them might be.
Many of them are magical adepts, is that likely?
You know that there are sentries out, though, that's for sure.
And I'm in the location of the sentries now at this point, right?
Yes, so you
Flying
can see
overhead.
them.
So
I think at best I don't see anything. How are you?
So this individual that I'm appearing as currently, how important do we think she was? I mean, is it worth me just trying to walk in there?
They sent her on a protection racket.
I'm looking at Gideon.
Fetch quest.
Yeah.
Middle management.
Doesn't look like anything are in these wagons, right?
Does not.
So we can try to sneak into the tents. We can try to dispatch the sentries.
We unfortunately have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Is there a way to?
You guys have both rolled pretty well. You're pretty stealthily hidden there, and
Well, I also can cast a message to relay the information to them as well.
are you going to?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we able to respond? Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
And only you hear it.
But it's a limited number of words.
What is the move?
What is the move?
What is the move? For whole glory. Charge.
I would prefer to try to sneak in before we kick the door in. Anybody have a differing opinion?
Just remember, we were warned not to slaughter everyone. Please.
It's not the message you passed on to Gideon, by the way.
The message passed on to Gideon, but not to kill anybody.
Yes.
So the other option is we can fly. I mean, Shazer and I can fly. Or I can allow somebody else to fly.
Smash and grab.
Would it be worth trying a distraction?
God, there's so much to say. Othan is going to sneak over to Gideon.
Okay, make another stealth check.
31.
Okay, that's
I have
pretty
a plus
quiet.
13 and I get to roll an advantage.
All right, so you sneak over there.
What do we need to do? But she's not
if she's
in
not
these
here,
pants.
I assume
She's
she
not
got
in
an
these
information.
pants. We need someone for information.
Which is probably why
So we need to do just
she
one.
wanted us.
First, we need to confirm
When
that
you
she's
think
not
they're
here.
coming?
It still depends on the wagons.
Then how do we give up her location?
Should we see if Gideon and
Would
OG
you?
are sneaking?
If somebody just walked up and asked you for vital information,
I'd cast a message again,
they will not use it.
send it to Othan. And tell Othan that we think him and Gideon should try to approach from the rear of the camp, see if they could locate his sister. Sneak in,
Okay.
and that I will watch over them with the hawk from above.
The hawk has probably seen where we are, so he already knows.
Yeah, you know where they are.
We're at the rear of the camp.
Yeah, that's what I was
already.
telling them to actually
Check the
enter the camp, see if they can locate his sister.
I can go
And I'll send the hawk
into
back up.
tents to see what I can see.
Yep.
So you're gonna have to.
Just remember, if the wagon is around.
This is gonna be a hell of a stealth check to go to the tents, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's no real, like, there's no cover.
Right.
So do you want to wait till it gets darker?
You know what?
Ooh,
I mean, it's almost dusk.
Yeah, we need to wait.
Hold on.
Because you're gonna walk out in broad daylight and like.
Excuse me. I will land the hawk on Othan's shoulder
Okay.
and then use it to cast invisibility.
Interesting.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, the DC gets a lot lower.
18 plus 13 is 31.
Okay. So that would not have made it had you been visible because you've been walking out in the daylight. Like,
Now he's
I
invisible.
don't care how sneaky you are. Like, you
Yeah.
guys can't see me. Like, you'd have been like
Well,
John
Dude,
Cena.
no, it's like it's
Yeah.
just like Skyrim.
He's
All you have to do
invisible
is crouch.
for up to 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
1
right,
hour as
so
long as I concentrate.
You're just
All you
checking
have to
through
do
the
is shoot
tents or
someone,
what?
just
What's that?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna check the tents.
What are you checking for?
His sister, if she's in the tent,
You do not see his sister.
in any of the tents.
No. You just kind of poke in. You do not see her.
I'm going to sneak back over to Gideon.
Gideon is.
Yeah, I know. I was confused by what
I was like,
pointing to.
I was,
You keep
well, I was
pointing
thinking
at
about,
us.
I was thinking about, but I don't see you guys over there.
No, we're further back than that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come back to Gideon and tell him she is not in the tents.
is your hawk still there?
Says the invisible voice next to you.
I'll rub your back first.
Even
Yeah, 'cause
better.
that makes it
less
better.
comfortable. Even better.
That had better be your penis. Jesus.
I can't tell if that's a penis or a hobbit hand.
Wow.
That better be your. Wow. Anyways,
So since I would hear it from the hawk, I would relay the message to the rest of the group that Othan just told Gideon she's not in the tents.
Do we think if I drop a fog cloud on the camp that they can grab and escape with one of them for an interrogation.
Oh, you want to kidnap one of them?
Like kidnapping.
Upbeat.
Got a little upbeat for a stealth mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my defense, you guys don't normally do stealth missions, so.
That's fair.
This
By
is all
now,
rogue.
at least 3 people are normally dead. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Two of which are our group members.
Would you think that it would be
No, just shoved
To
it
capture
into
one of the
another plane of
sentries?
existence.
or try to get our hands on one of the magic users inside?
Would you be able to dictate who might be in charge? I assume somebody is in charge.
But I get the sense that any of them is.
You don't sense, other than it's got to be somebody in the circle there. But I mean, they're all focused on the person telling stories and that.
There's not
Who's
one of them
telling
that's
stories?
like
The bard there.
more well adorned.
I don't know.
nerd.
Big cloak, yes.
This one?
Yes. He's playing tunes, and they are not very nice tunes, and making fun of the people of Asterdell. There's one about the light of Asterdell.
Triggers all things goes into a frenzy. Those are my people.
That's a Rydell move.
You don't talk about
Honestly.
Gideon like that? Yeah.
Perhaps the oldest, if it's information present.
He's also the most deceptive.
Send another message to Othin.
He
Say,
may tell a story that we don't.
do you think you can drag one of them out of the camp?
Also, I can definitely make one immobile. Dragging out is another
The only other way I can make them immobile is if I kill them.
You know, there's a blunt.
We can bring them back. Once they become immobile, we can bring them back.
This is a slippery slope. We're gonna kill him, but we'll bring him back.
I was hoping more
How are you gonna bring him back?
unconscious.
I'm totally not.
As an assassin, would I have some way to be able to?
Murder people? Yes.
Well, I mean, to be able to incapacitate somebody.
Assassin.
Ass in.
No, that's not what I meant.
Ski word.
Ass in.
So
You
this
know how to kill people.
But not subdue. I couldn't knock
You've been
somebody
trained
out.
to kill people.
Right.
You know how to put it in and make them regret it.
I got an interesting.
I dig a lot of people like that.
I got an interesting one. So this individual with the sword right here is
Okay.
all the way out the edge of the encampment
Yeah.
and looks more important than the sentries, right?
Okay.
That's the question.
Does I get that vibe?
I would say they all look like sentries, but this one is dressed better.
Okay.
And she's standing like this
I
for
mean,
whatever reason.
She's not. but
Correct.
The mini is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious.
I mean, you think Gideon walks
I'm like
around
this all
like
the
this
time.
the whole time?
I'm always like
The
this.
entire
Yeah.
The entire time.
So
My
I
rat
would,
actually looks like
Talk
this
to
all
the
the time
hand.
too.
I would send
Teapot is definitely how it goes.
I would send message to Othin and tell him to approach this one. To-
I would say it's starting to darken now as you guys are here. It's like dusk is settling in.
and then I'm gonna
I'm
try
getting a
something
little bit
very
antsy
interesting.
right now.
Do you remember when you made Chaser silent? Oh. That was okay.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try something a little different.
Oh boy.
So, would Othin then approach this individual after the message?
Yeah.
Okay. So as Othin approaches,
30 for the stealth.
Okay. Okay.
all right. So simultaneously, I would.
Where's Othin moving to?
Right behind homegirl.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're trying to sneak up and like take her from behind?
Yep.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
I would send a
You
mode.
are small, so
I would
you may not feel it.
She'll feel it.
I would send a message to Othin telling him to reveal himself to her. And then, yes, please expose yourself to the woman. And then I will use the hawk.
That's what I heard. You see Othin look very confused.
Alright, I'm going to use the hawk to cast command on her.
Okay. So what is the saving throw?
It is wisdom 17. Come on.
Fail. That is a
And I would
13.
tell her to follow.
Okay.
So
So
she
you
should walk out
expose
of the
yourself
camp.
to her.
With Othin.
Well, actually, when you cast that spell, it's concentration, correct? So that would drop the invisibility on me.
Correct. And then ask you to reveal yourself to her.
All right. So do
And
you
then
just,
commanded her to
full
follow.
frontal, or
All right.
how do you
Just the ass.
reveal yourself? Yeah. What are you showing? What kind of skin?
Whole lot of steel.
I mean, I'm assuming he would just stand up, right? As he was
Okay.
crouched down and hiding.
Yeah.
All right.
And she sees him and then immediately gets commanded to follow.
All right. So she's gonna follow where?
Back around to where Gideon's at.
Everybody knows this is really
Double
no.
tag.
Okay. All right. So show me where you take her
Investigate.
to.
Interrogate.
Deep into the woods.
You're gonna tag team.
Tag the investigation.
Okay. So
No, you
show
two
me.
should not be leading the
Show me where you take her and how the whole glory is going to work here.
The whole glory.
Oh, you guys forgot your barrel.
You're gonna take her here off screen.
They open the bunghole of the barrel.
Off screen.
All right.
Off screen. Into the woods.
Okay,
off
how long
screen.
does command last?
1 minute.
One round. How do you?
One round.
That's it?
Huh? One round?
So how far can you get in one round?
I can move.
How far can she move? 30 feet.
You
So
tell me. She
30
can move
feet.
90.
Yeah, I mean,
Or no, she can move
60.
60.
Yep.
So you move 60 feet.
so
from
enough to
there.
get her out of the camp.
So go 60 feet from where you were.
Where is that? Like right here?
Yes. So still kind of in the camp. Or do you want to just go the other way into the woods?
I'm guessing you're still here.
I didn't know how long this is gonna last. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You just told me to reveal myself.
And then she started following you.
Yeah.
And then she
So
like,
I probably got my back to her.
okay, I would like you all to roll initiative then. Let's just, let's have everybody roll initiative.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for those watching at home, roll initiative. Let's do it.
Alright, easier for me to put them all together, even though they're gonna go at different numbers here because of dexterity. Alright, so 20 to 25.
22.
24.
21.
23.
Okay, so Gideon at 24.
Yep. Alika at 23. Othin at 22.
21.
Shazer at 21.
Wow.
I take it you're not in the 20s.
No, I felt really good about 19.
15 to 20.
19.
17.
Wow, that's all pretty
So
good.
dead last is the 17. Wow.
I rolled a nat 20. So.
I knew it would happen that way.
Alright.
I was like, yes. And I'm still last, just about.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna find out exactly what she does in our next episode.
Gosh.
Dirty dog.
Well, listen, it's getting late, and this could end up, depending on how you handle this could be a very long confrontation.
I got time.
Or a very short. So, we appreciate all of you and your whole glory tonight joining us.
So our
It's
next
been
one is
a blast. So we are mini campaign next week. We are off. The following week we'll be back to the other group, and then this group will be back. So in 3 weeks. So very, very
Too much.
exciting. I know it is. It is a shame we don't just play every day. Jobs and stuff get in the way.
You could pay us.
yeah. You could totally just pass.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, if we get enough viewers, right, one day. But until then, All right. We appreciate y'all joining us. Please don't forget, because again, as you just heard, there's several people here that really need the money. So if you could like, share, and subscribe on YouTube tomorrow when it goes live at 6
That would be
p.m.
awesome.
Eastern Standard Time. They're
Stop by
greatly
Abinwood.
appreciated. Yeah.
Just
And
leave your money
definitely
on the
go to
dresser.
abinwood.com. As we told you, there are some amazing possible items they're going to add to their repertoire that we just invented tonight. We're hoping that one or two of those
Become big sellers.
end up on the website, but you'll have to go there yourself to see which of those new inventions get added. But
I'm sorry,
I'm sure we're on a website. I'm sure we're on a website.
I'm really hoping for that third hand while you're standing at the urinal, though. because
Yeah, you know,
I still think
no.
That's
No.
impressive because it can be so useful. But thank you all for everything. Really appreciate you all joining us tonight. And again, we will see the mini campaign at 1 p.m. next Sunday. So take care, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Take care.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Bye.
Shields of steel, they march into the night. Their valor shines like burning stars and never